Hey, what's up, Bob? How's it going, bro? Hey. Live. I'm going live on my phone again. All right, so we got like 2 people in here. Hey, let me know if the audio's fine. I mean, I have it popped up right here, like the screen and shit, but I can never tell if the audio is good. Just let me know. I'm excited, bro. This is like my 5th live, bro. All right, we got 3 people. All right. As usual, I'm underprepared. I don't I know we're gonna be talking about Scream. I mean, when we get it going, it usually flows pretty natural, so I'm not too worried. But I didn't really think about exactly what we're gonna talk about when I started the live. I just gotta cut. All right, sounds good. Okay, cool. Dude, I should have notified people in advance because I was supposed to message a couple people that I was going live, but it's all good, man. All right. I just don't know what to start off with. Oh, snap. Hey, did you see Fate's new video on there's like a new poster. I think it's a fan-made poster, but there's like 2 people that have been officially cast, I think, besides Courtney. Dude, I gotta clean off this fucking desk, bro. Oh, man. Here, let me see. Google. But yeah. All right. It says there's 3 people in here. Hey, everybody comment. Dude, I genuinely do not know how we be starting off conversations. It usually flows pretty natural. I should usually start thinking about exactly what I'm going to start off with before I start my lives, but it's all good, bro. No, I didn't get to check it out yet. This was very busy today. Yeah, I bet, man. Thankfully, I had work and school off today. I'm in a freaking humanities class, bro. That shit, it's annoying, low key. But it's my last gen ed, bro, and then I can just straight up just focus on welding and get my degree. I should be graduated by early 2023. I should be graduated soon. Like, it's crazy to think, like, I started college, like, almost 2 years ago at this point. All right, here, let me look up what I was going to look up. I don't think they have it officially posted yet. All right, there's like 4 people. Hey, everybody comment so we can start talking about something, bro. All right. Dude, I should have thought about this. Hold on, give me 1 second, guys. All right, my bad. Hey, we're going to actually talk about Halloween Ends, too. I mean, we usually do end up talking about a little bit of Halloween as well. But I did just title it Scream 6. I don't know if we spoke about this in the last stream. Did we speak about, like who we thought was going to kill Michael? Did we speak about anything, like, really important in regards to Halloween Ends? Okay. Like, a long conversation usually just sparks up after somebody, like, comments something. So I'm relatively new to this, so I kind of just decided to go live randomly. Bro, we got 4 people, or there's only one person commenting, bro. Oh yeah, we were. Hey, so dude, I think they set it up too perfectly. It can't be anybody but Allison, dude. Like it has to be Allison because if you think about it, like I know I've commented in other people's live streams, and I probably did talk about this in specific, either in the last stream or maybe in the stream before. But dude, Michael literally took out every like if because 2018 and Halloween Kills are the same night, bro. Like Michael literally took out everybody that she cared about in like one go in like the span of a few hours. Her dad, her mom, her 3 friends, and her boyfriend. And if I'm correct, and Michael actually ends up killing Lori in Halloween Ends, boom. Like Michael literally killed her entire family. It's a perfect setup for Allison to come in and, finish off Michael, to be fair. So that's what I think is gonna happen. What do you guys think about that? I think that's what's gonna happen. It literally can't be anybody but Allison. Like Allison, she's already one of my favorite final girls. Like she has a lot of setup and has real potential to be one of the greatest final girls. All right, it does. Lori dies while trying to save her. Then Allison gets revenge for all the people she. Yep, bro. I'm telling you, bro. It's perfect setup. Like it literally can't go any other way. Now, I think I've seen somebody make a video on Hawkins maybe should be how Hawkins should be the one to take out Michael, but I don't know. I'm not sure about that. Damn, bro. I wish I should have definitely messaged the people I was supposed to message in advance. I literally messaged them like 5 minutes before the video, so they're not here. Damn, that sucks. Anyways, shit, what was I about to say? Yeah, but I don't think Hawkins should be the one to kill Michael, dude. I just think that would be too lame. I'm sure many of you can probably agree with me on that. And also, it can be Lori, obviously for obvious reasons. There's a big chance it may be Lori. Um, but again, Allison should be the one. Also, I want to know what you guys think about what do you think is going to piss off fans? Because there's a lot of things that people are saying that indicate that it could really piss off fans. Obviously, the big one is Jamie Lee Curtis saying that Halloween Ends would piss off fans. What do you think that's going to be? Do you think Michael's going to end up killing Lori and Allison and survive? Do you think that's going to piss off people? Do you think, I don't know, do you think everybody's going to die? I don't know. What do you guys think about that? I'm not sold on Hawkins, to be honest. He is a good character, but it doesn't have a build up like I'm telling you, bro. It doesn't have a good like compared to Allison, it doesn't. Like it has a really good build up. Don't get me wrong, and the story is really fleshed out. You go back to Halloween 2018. You see, like, go back to the scene where they run over Michael. Pay attention to how Hawkins is acting. He's literally standing over Michael like, I'm going to blow this motherfucker's brains out. And then you watch Halloween Kills and you realize, damn, that's really. So I don't know if they planned that before or if that was something new that they made up in Halloween Kills. But regardless, it flows so well because you go back to that movie and you realize, oh, damn, it makes a lot of sense why he's saying, oh, I'm about to blow this motherfucker's brains out. Because honestly, I didn't think it was out of place, but I can see why somebody would think it would be out of place for him to be like that. Like, why are you so angry? Even though he mentioned that he was on the scene when Michael was first apprehended. But it just makes a lot of sense. That's one of the things I love about this new trilogy is it's very cohesive across each film. But shit, I was gonna say something else. What was I gonna say? Dude, I wish I didn't have shit memory, bro. But I am gonna segue into Scream 6. I just thought of something to talk about for it. I think it's just their way to prepare us for Laurie's death, like how in the Scream 5 trailer did. Yeah, I've heard people say that. I think it was probably Fate who said that. I don't remember. Uh, maybe. So you said you think it's their way to prepare us for Lori's death. Um, wait, what exactly is? Are you talking? Oh, okay. Her comment on saying it's gonna piss people off. Okay, yeah, that does seem like it a little bit. I've always I literally before Halloween Kills came out, I felt so strongly that Laurie was gonna die in that movie. But it ended up being Karen, and unfortunately, before like 2 weeks before Kills came out, somebody spoiled me in a freaking comment. Some a hole, bro, literally just commented, "I read the leak script. Karen's dead. Karen dies." And then I said, "Bro, why the fuck did you just spoil that shit for me?" He was like, "Well, you shouldn't be on the internet. Uh, there could be spoilers." I'm like, "Bro, the movie hasn't come out yet. You did that shit on purpose." But anyways, I think Laurie's gonna die. I think Hawkins is gonna die. Um, and I think Allison is gonna kill Michael, and then boom. I think that's perfect ending. I think they have been setting it up to be that way. And if it doesn't go that way, it'll feel a little bit like a bummer. Yeah, I think Fate for sure said it. I remember. I'm not sure about Craven, but yeah, I know for sure Fate did mention it. Yeah, someone did that to me as well, and man, I was mad, dude. I'm telling you, bro. If someone were to do that to me with a Scream movie, bro, I would be so pissed, bro, because that's spoilers for a Scream movie is worse than spoilers for any other movie. Legit worse than getting spoiled for any other movie. So I hope to God I never get spoiled on a Scream movie. That will piss me off. Um, but yeah, I also hope that we don't get Halloween Ends spoiled for us. It's dude, it's 6 months away, man. So I'm real excited for it. It's really close. I think we're gonna go back and forth between talking about Scream and Halloween. So I think I'm gonna go to talking about Scream 6 right now. So, first question is: do you think Scream 6 is gonna be better than Scream 5, or do you think it's not gonna be as good? I want your honest opinion on that, because I really feel like even though Scream 5 was good, it was a great movie. I feel like they have nowhere else to go but up. With that being said, I also felt the same way about Halloween Kills. Yet when I first watched it, I was really pissed because I was super disappointed. Well, I wasn't really pissed. I was just disappointed. But I don't know. I feel like Scream 6 has nowhere else to go but up. And I feel like we're going to be in for some big surprises, especially after what the director said, of course. But yeah, if that ever happened with Scream, I'd be beyond it. Bro, dude. Dude, yep. I'm telling you. Dude, if I even get a hint at a leaked script, dude, I'm literally turning off everything, bro. And I'm not reading any comments. And that's another reason why I'm so glad it's so close, because I feel like there's less chance for it to get spoiled for me. And they did a really good job at making sure it didn't get spoiled, because they had multiple scripts. So I'm glad that didn't happen. And apparently Fate was making videos in all of them. I never watched any of them because I thought he was literally making videos on confirmed spoilers. So that's why I never watched any of those videos that Fate made. But yeah, I think Scream 6 has to be better than Scream 5. The thing with Scream 4, bro, I feel like that could have been the best Scream movie if you took the freaking Vaseline looking filter off of that movie, plugged a few plot holes, maybe got a taller actor for Charlie, because that seems to be one thing people always pick on. Yeah, bro, that movie would have been perfect. I feel like they have the perfect opportunity to make the best Scream movie, at least the best Scream sequel, at the very minimal, at the very least. I think it will be better. Scream 5 was more about honoring Wes Craven. 6 can only get better, in my opinion, because they seem to understand the franchise. Yeah, man. I feel you with that, bro. I really do think that's going to be the case. Oh, damn. I didn't even know you misspelled or missed anything. But yeah, it can only go up, man. The thing about the Scream franchise, there's not one bad movie, and thankfully. But with that being said, so shit, I feel like we went into this last time as well. You can let me know because I know you were there, Bob. Did we go into how many killers we thought there would be last stream? Hey, what's up, JJ Smith? Welcome to the live stream, man. I think Scream 6 and Halloween Ends will both be equally great films. If I have to choose one, it's Scream 6 unless the plot is weak and the motive for the new killer makes no sense. Yep. Hey, I feel like they're both going to be great as well. I just hope Halloween Ends doesn't disappoint me like Kills did. I always say I still love Kills. Like, I like it a lot better upon like 3 more rewatches. But that really disappointed me in first watch. When that shit ended, I was like, bro, that's what I waited 3 years for to watch this. And that's partly my fault because, dude, I hyped it up so much in my head, bro. I thought this was undoubtedly, like, there was literally zero possibility in my mind that Halloween Kills was going to be anything less than second in the franchise ranking. I thought it was hands down going to be the second best Halloween movie, no matter what. So I think that was partly my fault as to why I was so disappointed with it. But I don't think I'm gonna make that mistake again. I think Halloween Ends is gonna be great, but I'm also gonna try to lower my expectations just a little bit because I don't want to be that disappointed. Scream 6, I think I still have my expectations all the way up here because I did think Scream 5 was great. I wasn't disappointed by it, but I did think it would be different. So in a way, I was a little disappointed, but I also realized how good of a movie it was. Now, like you said, Scream 6, if the plot is weak and the killer motives aren't inventive, bro, I would be disappointed. They either have to do one killer, I put up 2 fingers, one killer or 3 killers. 4 killers is overkill unless there's like 3 people actively killing and then there's like a 4th person who's just the mastermind. But then again, I feel like if there's 3 killers, there should be one that's mostly a mastermind and then 2 people that are like, what's it called? The people doing the killing, basically. But yeah, there's not, despite that, Devontae Troll and me and Blucker were saying that we like 3 killers and 1 reveal early. Well, you said there's not what? Sorry if I'm stupid and I should know what you're talking about, but oh dang. Oh. Hey, so I just got a message from Jack. I don't know if you guys know. I'm pretty sure you do. Jack Stennis. They. I think a couple of people might be on this stream. I think that's why some people might not be here. But oh snap! Did I just lag? Okay. Anyways. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You were talking about how they weren't bad sequels. Yeah, I feel you, bro. Devontae, that dude, bro. I have a screenshot. I think I can't read it off just because if I went off, I feel like the stream would mess up a little bit. But there was a comment that he left. It was the very last comment before the stream ended, bro. And it was so weird. Here, let me. Yeah, I jumped out of the watch. I bet you necessary is there, huh? Damn. All right. Shit. Fuck. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, it was some weird shit, bro. He was like some dude. Okay, here I gotta see if I can go off just to check it. Here, let me see. All right. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Hey, fuck. Did you guys not? Did you guys hear any of that? If you didn't hear any of that because I left, uh, oh, you guys didn't hear any of that. Okay, so I read it anyway, so I can kind of paraphrase what it said. Okay, so basically the dude said, "Bad night to all of you, and Scream 4 and 5 lovers, and anybody who damn, what exactly did he say, bro? I have to." Fuck, I wish you guys would be able to hear me while I'm reading it. But basically, he was saying, "Bad night to all of you, Scream 4 and 5 lovers." What the fuck? Who says that, bro? And then he said, when he like the last thing he said, he was like some and to anybody who thinks Scream and Halloween can't be beaten, bro, he is goofy. I feel like he was really just trolling, but I don't know. But most people, yep, same, bro. Like it's crazy. Yeah, they are. They really aren't bad sequels either. Yeah, damn. It's all good though. Um, hopefully they'll be able to join another one. Hey, what are they watch partying? Oh shit! I think they're watch partying. Was it Slasher? Or am I bugging? Yeah, well, that's my computer so slow. He must be watch partying on a different channel. But yeah. So, hey, here's something an idea I want to bring out. Do you guys think there's a possibility that the killers in Scream 6 could be somebody from Scream 5, or do you think it'll be completely new characters? I think I might go to like an hour maybe of a live stream. I think I might go 36 more minutes. I feel like so the theory I had, I might scrap this theory. I was gonna make a whole video on it. It was like this big idea. But I had an idea that there would be a dude that would basically befriend Tara, and like Tara's like new boyfriend would be the new killer, and that's maybe why they made Amber not her girlfriend. But yeah, I feel like that's still a big possibility. I don't know. Do you think that would piss people off? Because do you think that would make it feel repetitive? I mean, she's not like the main final girl, so I don't think so. Like instead of being Sam's um, boyfriend, it'll be Tara's. I feel like that's a big possibility, but also I feel like I don't think they would be fooled that easily. Personally, like I feel like she would be very, I don't know what the word is, wary, or I think that's the right word, or cautious of anybody who tries to befriend her because of that. So I'm really curious as to how they're gonna pull that off. Ooh, here's something I want to talk about. Let's talk about how could they make one killer work? Because I know Bluck always says, bro, they can't make one killer work. That's impossible. The only reason it worked in Scream 3 is because it's shot as if it's two movies. Here's how I think they can make it work. Because remember Scream Season 2, it was just Kieran. So we, at least as far as we know. But regardless of if there was more than just Kieran, the way the story plays out is in such a way to where it makes sense that um it makes sense. How do I say this? It makes sense that people don't completely catch on to Kieran that he's the killer. Um, he does stuff to like point like suspicion at other people like Seth Branson and Jake, who he had already killed. Spoiler alert! Sorry if you haven't watched the Scream series, TV series. But yeah, are you still here, Bob? Or oh shit, bro, this shit is not updating. Oh fuck. Hey, I'm sorry, guys. I literally thought you guys were not commenting, bro, because it's not updating. Because on my phone, since I went off, it's not updating. So I'm gonna have to read the comments from the actual computer screen. So I apologize, bro. I literally thought you guys were just not. Fuck here, dude. I don't know if it would. Here, let me check something, dude. If this ends the stream, I'll be pissed. But don't go anywhere, because if this ends the stream, I'm gonna start it right back up. Hey, okay, it didn't end the stream. It didn't, right? Okay, yep, it didn't end the stream. Everybody's still here, I believe. All right, let me. Jesus. Yep, she is, and she is mod over there, and we all went off on him. I was being nice with subtle jabs. Oh God. I actually enjoyed Halloween Kills. The first I watched it at the first I watched it at the theater. Only one scene bothered me, and it was the hospital scene with the escape mental patient. Evil Dies Tonight got old fast. It really did, man. Like I enjoyed the hospital scene a little bit. It could have been sped up, but I don't agree with people's criticisms that it was stupid because the guy was too short. Think about it, bro. Most of these people only saw Michael 40 years ago. They're not going to know that this dude isn't a lot smaller. A lot of these people don't even know that it was him that popped up on the TV. They don't know which one it was. So I still feel like it makes sense. It just should have been cut down a little bit, and some of the dialogue should have been less corny. That's like that would have made the movie perfect. Um, yeah, Beyond the Mask. Oh, Beyond the Mask on the Bearded Entertainment. Oh, okay. I'll have another live stream like this upcoming week. Fuck, I don't know if I can do a Wednesday because that might be a day where I might have to focus like completely on schoolwork. Because once I'm done with this class, dude, I'll be able to do much more. But this class is like taking up a lot of time, unfortunately. But I'm thinking one might be Leslie Macker, and the other one I think will be new, maybe someone from Sam. That's what I've been thinking, bro. Ever since Scream 5, I've been thinking because she had a troubled past. That's what they said. So what if that troubled past comes back to haunt Sam? So I was thinking maybe Sam either got somebody locked up or she got somebody killed, and that person maybe has a sibling or a mom or dad or whoever who wants revenge for that. And there's another idea. Maybe instead of it being somebody who died, well, okay, fuck, I'm stupid as fuck. I just backtracked. I already proposed the idea. So the idea was either they died or they're in prison. So if they're in prison, maybe that person is telling them it was Sam, and that's how they find out. And they can make up whatever reason for why they just now told them or whatever, or maybe they figured out. I don't know. They can come up with some creative idea, but the person is locked up, and basically that person takes like a year to like plan out this whole big scheme. You know, they see Amber and Richie's plan on the news, and they get the idea to take up the mantle, and they find Tara and Sam, and the dude or female either befriends Tara and becomes her boyfriend or girlfriend. It would make more sense if it was a dude, just because the idea of this theory that I was writing up was of a solo killer. So I think it would make more sense if the solo killer was a dude, just because I feel like they would be able to pull that off more. Um, so that was my idea. What do you guys think about that? I like that more than my thought, to be honest. Tara has a boyfriend or girlfriend. Yeah. The way season 2 was filmed, like it was one killer, so a movie could work with one. Yeah, I know, right? Blucka be tripping, bro. I wonder where Blucka is, though, honestly, because he wasn't in Fate's stream yesterday, and he's not here tonight, so hopefully he can catch another one of my streams sometime. But yeah, Blucka's usually here. I won't go any. No, still running. All right, bet. Thanks, man. No, still running. The hospital scene was drawn out too long, but I think people thinking it was Michael Work. Same, because in the whole town really, like, I think they had just exaggerated how much it affected the town. I don't think it affected the town as much as people are saying. Hey, did you see Blucka? Okay. You just posted. It's funny that you posted that, because I was actually about to ask, did you see Blucka over at the watch party? But it looks like you didn't. Dude, I wonder if I can have guests. Hey, Bob, maybe, listen, if I could have guests on StreamYard on my phone, we should test it out someday. We should go live together, bro, if you'd be down for that. But I'm not sure if it'll let me do it on my phone, let alone with the free version. But with that being said, here's a comment right here. To add to the what if Tara has a friendship with that person's family member in college, maybe it could, bro. It really could, bro. I feel like it has to be a college setting. I'm sure. I know for a fact that I mentioned it in the past live, but I'm gonna mention it again. We do have a couple people, a couple more people besides you watching. At least that's what it says. I don't know if anybody else is watching besides you, Bob, because and JJ Smith, because I don't think anybody else is commenting. But again, the twins, they're twins. They're of course they're gonna go to the same college. Tara is they were best friends before. Their sister used to babysit them. That was her main friend group, and they've probably grown closer after this traumatic experience going to Drew the. I'm sorry, bro. I stutter a lot. Through this traumatic experience, so they're going to be closer. And then Sam, she literally says, "I'll never leave you again." So that makes perfect sense. They have to do the college setting, and guess what? This is Sam's Scream 2, right? They mirrored Scream 1 a lot with Scream 5, which you can say, of course, that they were just paying their respects to Wes Craven. But what they can do, they can also make Willow Smith the opening kill. I'm not like a fan of Willow Smith or anything, but it would make sense because her mom, Jada Pinkett Smith, um, she is fun, bro. She is crazy. I'm not gonna get into that. But anyways, Jada Pinkett Smith was the opening kill of season Scream 2. So that would be a great nod to us diehard fans. Most people won't notice it, but still. And yeah, I think that's how it could work, man. To be honest, that's not the oh, okay. Uh, yeah, hopefully Bucket is okay too. Yeah, I have to test it out with free version myself with guests. I would rather Scream 6 take place a different setting, maybe multiple locations with multiple Ghostface attacking new and past victims. I'm not feeling the college setting. Really, bro? I feel like that would be perfect. I mean, it would be perfect, even if you don't like want it to. Like, I can understand. A new setting would be dope. One thing I thought of, tell me what you guys think of this. What if there was a movie where the killer was going after the stab cast, bro, and they just started killing everybody. And we see maybe Sydney, what's her name? What's the actor? Tori Spelling get killed off in the opening, or maybe David Schwimmer or whoever else was cast. I think that would be dope. But then again, you would have to justify Sam and Sydney and them somehow being involved, unless they were going after the real people as well. But I think that would be a cool idea. They also need to fucking mention a Stab TV series, bro. I'm surprised like nobody has said anything about this. I'll make a video on it when I have time. In May is when I'll be done with my humanities class, so I'll have a lot more time. But I'm surprised nobody mentioned this. They should have a Stab TV show, and it should have like the Brandon James mask, bro. That shit would be dope. Gotta be honest. Yeah, for sure, bro. Let's test it. Honestly, after the stream, we could probably test it to see if it will work. We could probably do it on your channel. We just have to look up how it works for guests. Because if I press right here, it says invite a guest. Yep, send this link to your guests. You may also want to share our instructions for guests. You can have up to 6 people on the screen at once. If you upgrade if you need more. Yeah, bro, I could literally just copy this link and send it to somebody with StreamYard and then here, let me click this link. Oh fuck. Hopefully that didn't fuck it up. Hey, hopefully that didn't mess anything up, did it? Here, let me make sure. Yes, I do. I keep meaning to. Yep. That would be so dope, bro. I'm telling you, that would be like the best moment of all time. What they could even just literally straight up just use actual Scream the TV series footage if you really think about it. Uh, I don't know. I don't know. Oh shit! Wait, I didn't read that. I agree, JJ, but I think some of it will be college in New York and Gail works in a studio there. Hey, if you saw that video that Craven Something Scary made, bro, it's basically at this point to me confirmed that this is gonna be a college setting because the Scream 6 studio is literally right across the street. Like you walk out, it's literally across the street. In that same college is literally notorious. I hope that's the right word. Notorious for allowing movies to shoot movie scenes there. So everything's pointing to it being at a college setting. So at this point, it's all but confirmed to me. Let me know what you guys think about that. It actually wasn't in the video. I think it was in a live stream. He mentioned that. Unless Tara, Chad, Minnie, and Sam go to the same community college, that would make more sense. Yeah, bro. Listen, Tara, Chad, twins. They're gonna go to the same college. Tara is their best friend. They're gonna she's definitely gonna follow them to the same college, especially after the experience that they went through. Sam, literally at the end of the movie of Scream 5, says, "I will never leave you again." I think she's gonna go back to college, which I don't think they should do, or it would just seem a little forced. What I think they're gonna do is have Sam be in a college. I mean, not an apartment, like, or somewhere living really like nearby, and she hangs out with Tara all the time. I think that's what they're gonna have happen. They're just gonna all be hanging out a lot, and the three of them are gonna go to college while Sam simply is nearby. Okay. Yes, they do. I keep. Oh, yep. I already read that. Yes, it is, and I'd be okay with it because Sam said she isn't leaving Tara. Yeah, yep, for sure, man. That's to me, it makes the most sense. Hey, what do you guys think? Do you agree with me that they need to go either? I feel like they need to go Halloween Kills brutal. They need to up the ante with the kills, bro. At least half of the kills. They need to have the most kills they've ever had, one for one, and they need at least half of those kills to be innovative and creative outside of just the stabbing, because it's getting a little bit old, man. Like they need to have some really great kills. Like the last really great kill, besides like Richie and I guess Amber and fucking Dewey, the last great kill we had was Olivia, which is still my favorite in the entire franchise. The I never said I was in your closet scene, like that shit, like it goes hard, bro. It's such a classic scene, like everything about it. I agree, Bob. They all could be in New York. I wonder if Nev is coming back. How would her go? Oh yeah, that's something else we need to talk about. I don't think Sydney should come back. And it's not because I don't like Sydney. In fact, it's because it's the complete opposite. It's because I do like Sydney. I think they should just move on completely, to be fair, because I don't know, man. It just doesn't seem, I don't know. They've already set up a perfect ending for her. What they need to do is they need to have Sydney just ride off into the sunset, or however the saying goes. Just let her live and just be happy, bro. I just don't get bringing her back for no reason. Like Scream 5, it worked. Okay, it made sense. It was something that wasn't unbelievable. You could say, oh, um, this is believable that this would happen. She came back because of duty. They didn't force her in. She came back for a reason. Um, hey, did Faye end up actually going live today? I did not see that he actually went live. Did he cancel? Mm-mm. Yes, up the ante and the movie he used an environmental kill scene. Bro, it sucks so bad that the TV show has better kills than the movies. Bro, the kills were amazing in the show. They all felt scary and they didn't feel the same. And it was on a TV show budget. Like I don't understand how they can't make better kills than the show. It doesn't make sense. I love the Olivia's attack and death in Scream 4. It was dope, man. Like I don't remember exactly like me being in the theater when I watched it with my mom in the movie theater, but I'm sure like I had a great experience watching Scream 4. It's one of my favorites. It's my second favorite. And Olivia's death is the best in my opinion, just because of everything, the circumstances leading up to it, how it's carried out in comparison to the rest of the franchise, and just everything surrounding it. It was such a brutal death, and it was such a definitely a breath of fresh air after what we got with Scream 3. Just one stab kills, no blood for most of them. So yeah, I thought that kill was incredible. I want Sydney back, but only if Stu is revealed to be the mastermind in Scream 7. I don't know about Stu coming back, man. I don't know. I just think they should move forward. To me, either you don't bring Stu back at all, or you bring him back and it benefits the story. If it doesn't benefit the story, bro, don't even consider it. Like I was saying in Fate Decided's live stream yesterday, bro. It would be like if you watch The Walking Dead. So there was this character that was like a side character. He was very minuscule, and he was in like 2 or 3 episodes in season 1, which has 6 episodes in total. And for some reason, bro, for years there was theories, and I don't know why, because he was such a minor character. There were theories that this dude would come back. Ooh, what if Morales was back? And there was like, oh, Morales had a baseball bat in season 1. What if that's the bat that Negan uses now? Guess what they did in season 8? Dude literally comes back in episode 2 of season 8, 7 years later, 7 to 8 years later after season 1 aired, bro. And it was 100% because people were making theories on it, and it was such a popular theory. It was for shock value. Guess what? As soon as most of us saw that, we were like, oh, Morales is back. He's going to have a big role. Bro, they literally killed this dude off in under 3 minutes or 4. This dude has a little conversation with Rick, and this motherfucker dies, bro. They brought him back just to kill him off. It didn't make any sense. And I feel like that's what they're going to do with Stu, bro. People are making so many theories to the point where they're going to just be like, you know what? Fuck it, man. People are making so many theories. I just want to, put Stu in there for shock value. It's not going to benefit the story at all. We're just going to put him in at the end and say he was behind, I don't know, fucking Scream 5, and then we're going to kill him like 5 minutes later. Fuck it. I hope they don't do that. And it seems like they're going to do that. Perhaps maybe because of all the theories, but I feel like that's going to happen, unfortunately. It needs to be a good, like, actual storyline. And honestly, I almost feel like I'm not willing to wait for Scream 7, man. Just move forward. Just let Stu be dead. Like, I don't know, man. If anything, Sydney needs to take a back seat, in my honest opinion. Let the characters grow. No more Sydney until next trilogy of Ghostface after her kids. He canceled it. He isn't feeling good. Oh shit! I hope he feels better then, man. But yeah, Sydney shouldn't be in any more Scream movies. She should maybe have like a small little role where Sam calls her for advice, and then we see her on screen for like couple minutes, man. And then that's it, bro. They focus completely on the new characters. That's all we get with Sydney. And maybe we get one last little scene of her and her kids and her husband playing or something. And that's the last we ever see of Sidney Prescott. That would be such a great ending. And then we finish off the Carpenter trilogy is what I'm going to start calling it from now on, with Scream 7. And then the next trilogy is going to follow a completely different story, just cut clean, bro. Maybe the occasional mention of Sydney or Gail, maybe as just to let people know that it's still in the same universe, but that's it, bro. New trilogy, new complete story. Maybe it takes place in fucking, I don't know, bro. New York. Or, okay, where we're speculating it's going to take place. Scream 6 is going to take place in New York. Like, I don't know, bruh. Just somewhere else. And it's just like a completely different story. Because it's not far-fetched. That's the beauty of Scream, as Fate has said. You don't have to reboot anything. It can be in the same universe. They can literally just make movies and not mention anything in the past, and it'll still be in the same universe because Ghostface can be anybody. It can happen anywhere, in any country, in any city. So I think that's the really big advantage to this. But I don't think they should ever make one with her kids. That would be too forced. Like, how many people want to kill her and her family, bro? It just doesn't make sense. I really hope they just don't do that. To me, that would be stupid. And yeah, definitely let the new characters grow for sure, man. Yeah, only if Stu or Jill or even Angelina were to come back. Bro, if Jill comes back, bro, I think I'm going to die, bro. I think I'm going to pass out and be like, oh, shit. I can't believe they actually brought her back. If they bring Stu and Jill back, if they even bring one of them back, bro, I just think Stu's too implausible. But I will still enjoy every second that he's on screen, unless they again pull a Morales and like have him come back and he dies in like 10 fucking minutes. Then I'll hate it. Same thing with Jill. Angelina, I don't really care that much, but it would be pretty dope for her to come back, I guess. It would be dope. I'm not gonna cap it. It would be nice. Hold on 1 second. But I'd rather still being back if it helps enhance the story. Yeah, if it supports the story and it's actually written well and it's executed good, dude, I'm all for it, bro. You got to remember, Stu is like top two characters in the franchise, top three at minimum. I would love to see him again, but just not for no reason. The worst thing they could do is pull a Morales. I've already explained to you what that means and how they fucking did that dumb shit. If they do that, I will be annoyed. It will be irritating. They better not want a pulling a Morales. It better support the story at least. I don't know, man. It just needs to support the story. What I what I mean, if it takes a long break, if they remake it, use her kids, not necessarily the net. Well, yeah, I figured that's what you meant, but even that, bro, like who wants to kill her kids besides a stab obsessed fan? Um, that's the only way I could see it happening. Otherwise, it would just be forced. Otherwise, we're just following Sydney's kids, and there's somebody else that has a vendetta with her kids who decides to become Ghostface. I don't know. That seems weird to me. If Ghostface goes after Mark and their kids, then her role would be much bigger again in the franchise. I could see that in Scream 7 or 8. If they keep going past 6, it would be predictable, though. Yo, hey, it's funny you say that because one idea that I had play out in my mind, bro, is if Stu comes back, this was going to be a video I was thinking about making. If Stu comes back, the perfect way they can do it. Actually, I was thinking if Stu and Jill came back, because Jill would probably just be evil again and just wants to kill Sydney now, because she probably obviously hates her if she's still alive and then she's in prison. The opening of Scream 7, let's just say this is a Scream 7 idea. The opening of Scream 7, you see Mark and the kids. You see Ghostface kill Mark. Like there's this whole scene. Again, it's the opening. This whole opening is going to be a few minutes. There's maybe a few phone calls. Ghostface chases Mark and the kids. Maybe Mark hides the kids or some shit and successfully, well, no, unsuccessfully, because that would go against the idea that I have. So he hides the kids, and then eventually Ghostface kills Mark and then Ghostface takes Sydney's kids. In the whole movie, her goal is to get the kids back, and just stuff happens. Maybe who knows if Sam and Tara's involved or any of the earlier survivors in this new continuity or this new requel shit. Like Mindy or Chad. But I think it would be cool for Sydney to have her husband die in the opening, and then her kids get kidnapped, and it's Stu and Jill. We find out at the end of the movie, and they recruited maybe a couple of people to help them out. I think that would be a dope idea. What do you guys think about that? I kind of explained it really sloppy because I had to kind of collect my thoughts and I stuttered a little bit, but I hope you guys understand what my idea for it was. What do you guys think about that? most definitely would be predictable. Okay. Man, what else? What else? What else? I'm definitely gonna have to end up changing the title of this live stream as well. It is, bro. That would be crazy. Like you just see Mark die, and then I don't know, the kids. You see them get discovered and taken. Bro, what would be dope is if we get an attack, we see like Ghostface chasing somebody, and then the person is like running out maybe another door and exit, and then you just see the second Ghostface pop, pop right by the door, and then end up stabbing them, and that's the reveal. Like you're revealed early. You reveal early that there's at least two of them. I know that's an idea that a lot of people have been putting out there, but I think that would be really dope if they actually implemented that. Like it would be such a great moment, bro. Just imagine the moment on our faces, bro, when we see two ghost faces in the same room attacking a victim or trying to hunt down a victim or chasing a victim. That would be really, I don't know. I think that would be dope. It would be one of the better moments in the franchise for sure. Oh God, bro. R.I.P. my boy Mark. But yeah, that would be dope. I think it would be a great idea. It would hands down be probably the best opening too. Like especially if they like fuck, what's the word? Execute it very well. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like Scream 5 probably had the best opening since the original. Either that or Scream 3, followed by Scream 2. I mean, followed by Scream 5 and then Scream 2. Uh, what are some other opening ideas you guys have too? That is a really good idea. Hold on. Hold up. My bad. I'm watching something. Okay. Anyways, would it be cool if the opening was a boy rather than a girl? Yeah, that would be dope. I'm trying to think if that happened in the TV show. That actually did happen in the TV show. Oh, this is something that I actually thought, and it's just like the TV show. In the TV show, Tyler got his head cut off, but it was an off-screen kill, and then he threw. I think that was probably Piper that did the opening scene. She threw his head into the pool. Yeah, it was definitely Piper because Kieran is like one thing I noticed is Kieran likes to like play with his victims in a TV show. Piper is usually quick and to the point. Like she usually prefers like I guess like throat slits or some shit. Like there was a guy that kind of broke it down, so I think that was her in the opening. But yeah, there was a male victim. He got his head thrown in the pool, and then Nina ended up being the on-screen first kill. Yeah, yeah, Scream 3 technically. Yeah, it was. So yeah, we have got one. Um, and Scream 2 and Scream 2. The opening was also Omar Epps. So yeah, we have gotten it a few times, once in a TV show and then twice in the movie series. But yeah, that would be dope if it was like maybe just the dude. That would be cool. Oh yeah, also welcome to the live. I don't know if you've been here for a while or if you're just getting here, but welcome to the live stream. I really appreciate you watching and joining in the conversation. I know it's not related to the movies, but would you like if they created a Scream game similar to? Dude, bro, I would love that, bro. You would see me because I have a commentary channel. I might, I don't know. Like if you go to my featured channels, you'll actually be able to see the commentary channel. You can go ahead and subscribe to that. I'm probably gonna start making videos on there in June, I think. But I'm also gonna make a gaming channel, I think. So if that happened, bro, I would be playing that shit all the time, bro. Like hands down. That would be like the greatest thing ever, bro. I'll be grinding that shit out. Oh, I gotta react to like the Door trailer, huh? That did come out. But yeah, technically, yep, you already said that. Yeah, and two, LOL, I forgot about that illogic. Yeah, hey, Craven tried to justify it by saying, damn, what was it? Fuck, I'm trying to think. Like he said, somebody justified it by Mickey. Like Mickey, he looked over the top of the stall and then did it. But I don't know. Tell me what you think about that. I still think that's a little bit goofy. I still think that doesn't really make that much sense, personally. Damn, if I did this at a different time, bro, we'd probably have like 7 viewers right now. But it's still fun as hell talking with you guys. I appreciate you, Bob, as usual, bro, for popping in, bro, and everybody else is watching. All right, it's already an hour. I said I was gonna get off at the hour mark, but I'll probably keep going. How about a male and male, and they do the same thing when Tara in Scream 5 helps save Amber? Wait, what? You said how about a male and male, and they do the same thing when Tara in Scream 5? Oh, okay. So you mean like there's a dude being recorded, and the dude is like the opening attack or kill, and they go to save their male friend, and then Ghostface kills that guy or attacks him. Is that what you mean? Yeah, that would be different if that's what you're talking about. Yeah, he looked over the stall, but I find it too goofy and no sense. Yeah, bro. Like even then, it still makes a little less sense. Hey, by the way, how y'all digging the haircut? Y'all think it's pretty good? I got like it faded instead of the beard just lined up and thick like it was last live stream after my last haircut. Okay, so that was what you were talking about. All right, that's good, bro. My shit looking fresh. Bet. But yeah, Bob, we're definitely gonna have to shot. Do I have you on Instagram or Twitter? If not, bro, just look me up. Same thing as my YouTube channel. Uh, yeah, we can try to test that. Hell, possibly we could even try to test it tonight, but I don't know about that because it's like 12 o'clock. Oh, you're here. Hey, welcome to the live, Silas Murray. I hope I said that right. Your haircut's very similar. That's dope. I just got it lined up today and shaped up and cut down significantly. But shit, what else was I gonna talk about? Do you guys think they're gonna make a new Friday the 13th movie? I asked because I know you mentioned Friday the 13th earlier. Do you think they're even gonna make a new one? Like, I really hope they do. And if they do, I hope it's continuing the continuity of the remake because that movie was actually pretty incredible and it's super underrated. No, but I'll add you after the stream ends. And tonight would be hard. It's 1 a.m. Right, we'll work out of time. Oh yeah, and you're Eastern time. You got to be right, because yeah, you're an hour ahead of me, so it's even later for you. So yeah, I feel you. I feel you. We'll work at a later time for sure. But yeah, just let me know if it's going to be Instagram or Twitter. Yes, I think they will, and I would love a sequel to the remake, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like Derek Mears, he had the best Jason, bro. I'm telling you, his Jason was incredible. Oh, definitely, bro. Because the remake is definitely toward the top. Um, for sure, toward the top of the Friday the 13th movies, in my opinion. And yeah, the Nightmare on Elm Street remake was pretty trash. Like if I'm remembering correctly, I still have to rewatch it, but still, uh, I don't know, man. But yeah, for sure. But hey, definitely go sub to my commentary channel. I haven't uploaded on it in months, but because I've been really growing on this channel. I never even thought I'd make it to 200 subs, so I'm actually pretty glad I made it to 238. Definitely, it took a few rewatching to like the remake, but you convinced me to try again. Oh, you mean rewatch the Friday the 13th remake again to see if you like it even more? Yeah, you should, bro. It's pretty dope. Like the atmosphere is really good. It's shot really well. A lot of the shots are really great. There's a lot to love about that movie. To be fair. Hey, one thing I want to do. Hey, Bob. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, I'm gonna answer that question in a second. But yeah, for everybody watching, how would y'all feel if I made a whole channel for like album reviews, like primarily hip hop, but other shit too. Like if I try to listen to other genres, like every once in a while I'll hear a song from a different genre that I fuck with, and I'll add it to my downloads on my iTunes. But I couldn't name an album from a different genre even if I tried. Um, but how would y'all feel? Like, would y'all like if I made like a channel for like album reviews? Would y'all watch that? Because there's like a ton of albums that I would definitely love to talk about. You know, I can't say I'm super excited. I haven't been anticipating it. It's one of those movies where I think it's going to be really good. Like it's extremely good, and it's probably going to be one of my favorites. But I'm not like part of the group that's like, oh my god, bro, I literally cannot fucking wait. Like that's how I feel about Scream 6 and Halloween Ends, and I don't feel that way for Nope. Like to put in perspective what I mean, if they came out tomorrow and said, "Oh, Nope is being delayed for 2 years," I'd be like, "Okay, cool. Can't wait till it comes out. I'll still watch it. Seems like it's gonna be a great movie." Whereas with something like Scream 6 and Halloween Ends, if they did that, I would be actually genuinely disappointed. So I'm excited to the point where like I'm anticipating it a little bit, but eh, I haven't really watched a lot of Jordan Peele's movies. Get Out, like I watched it maybe like one time, or I've definitely seen clips of it. If I didn't watch the full movie, but I thought that was a good concept. Good concept nonetheless. Yeah, I think I'm gonna enjoy it when it comes out. I'm hearing it's gonna be about aliens. That's what people are theorizing. Yeah, it was better than I remember, so I'm glad to admit I was wrong. Yeah, man, it's a great movie, dude. It really is. Hey, I actually want people to comment on this. I'm actually glad I went live because I can get you guys' input. So I'm gonna make a new channel simply for like movie reaction. So I'm gonna react to a lot of horror movies that I haven't watched because I'm realizing there's a lot of movies that I haven't watched. that are real popular, such as The Exorcist. And I'm going to also react to TV shows, whether it's anime or just regular live action. What do you think my channel name should be? Should it just be something simple like Jordan Reacts or Jordan Movie Reactions? I don't know if that would be too much, but let me know what would be a good name for that. Nightmare 2010 was terrible. I enjoyed the Friday remake better. My Bloody Valentine remake was better as well. Yeah, I haven't watched it in a long time, if I'm being honest. That'd be cool. Not much a hip hop fan, but I'd be down for that. Yeah, man. Cause yeah, I feel like I can. I think it'll be fun to make reviews on it. To be honest, on different albums, it'll be really dope. Yeah, I'm really excited for it. I still have to continue rewatching season 3. I kind of stopped after binging this first 2 seasons for a second time. I was watching it while I was working because, like, in between phone calls and shit like that. And that season 1 is really amazing, bro. Like, that show is really good. I definitely don't think it's overrated anymore. Shit. You talk a lot, bro. You start yawning a fuck ton, bro. Get Out and Us are great Jordan Peele movies, dude. You know what? I think I'm gonna, like I said, I think I'm gonna react. I'm gonna react to those movies honestly, because I can't remember if I saw Get Out in its entirety. I don't think I have. To be fair, I think I just seen clips and know the concept. And Us looks like it's a great movie, so I definitely want to react to that. Be right back. Going to go and say bye to the watch party. All right, bet. I'll see you when you get back, man. What are they getting off? Hey, bro, if they're getting off, let them know I'm live, man. Because a couple of them were supposed to come over here, but I guess I didn't make it clear when I was going live. I actually didn't even know myself. I had a lot of grocery shopping to do today. I already answered that, and I saw that. I could never really get into the Evil Dead franchise, but you might enjoy them. Hey, maybe. There's a lot of movies I probably like that some people don't, but yeah, Jordan reactions. Jordan react. Nah. Jordan reacts would be better, wouldn't it? I don't know. Hey, Bob. Hey, so are they signing off? Hey, if so, let necessary distraction know that I'm live right now because I did message her and she messaged me earlier, but I didn't see her message, so that was my fault. But yeah, bro, if you pop over there, let them know uh, not to forget to come over. Us is a little underrated, really. I can't remember knowing seeing that much about that movie, but I do think most people. Oh, all right, bet. But I do know most people. Fuck, what am I trying to say? I think most people liked it. I didn't remember hearing bad things about it. But again, underrated doesn't necessarily mean there were bad things said about it. But I'm definitely gonna put that on my list to react to. Bet, my boy. Bet. All right. I think I might go to the 2 hour mark. I usually go around 2 hours live. But yeah, it's about. Hey, don't spoil it. But yeah, I like the poster showed like her wearing like a mask. So I don't know, man. Have you seen X? I have a review for it on my channel. Did you see that movie? It's pretty dope. What are some other movies? Dude, I still have to watch the second Happy Death Day, bro. That shit came out like a couple years ago, didn't it? And I still haven't watched it. That's another movie I gotta put on my list to react to. I think I need to buy a laptop so I can like edit in between. Like I'll have to. Damn. So I think I'm thinking about getting a laptop so I can like edit in between like calls while I'm working back there. You can probably see my work right there, the place I work. So because I don't have enough time to edit, and when I do, bro, I just be so fucking exhausted, bro, from like welding and shit. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to find time to edit, especially if I want to do multiple channels. If I want to start uploading on my commentary channel, especially if I want to make a gaming channel. If I'm gonna do this reaction channel and this channel, I don't know, man. I feel like I have too many things I want to do, but I can't have them all in the same channel because it's kind of like a niche. If I start uploading gaming videos on this channel, nobody's gonna watch it because that's not what this channel is. But yeah, check it out for sure, for sure. It's like every time I watch that movie, somebody close to me dies in real life. Wait, what movie? Are you talking about Us or X? Which movie are you talking about? Oh, Happy Death Day. Hey, which one is better, the first one or the second one? Because I haven't seen the second one. But I don't know if I don't remember if I heard good or bad things about it. Because I don't know. The first one was pretty good, and the fucking character development for the final girl in that movie is incredible. I love that storyline. That's a perfect example of how a character's story arc should go in a movie. She was literally like the worst, most despicable human being on the planet, and she came out the movie low key a good person, from what I remember. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Is the second one at least good? And honestly, I could probably react to the first one too because I haven't seen it like all but once when it like came out, like on video or some shit. And have you watched X yet? If not, you gotta go watch it. I think some of it is still in some theaters. If not, you can also rent it. Well, how you said it's watchable. uh, I heard they could. I think I heard somewhere they were coming out with a third one, weren't they? Oh yeah, here one moment. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Damn, really? That's dope. Ironically, her birthday was the same as mine. It's quite the coincidence, my guy, for sure. Boom, boom. Oh yeah, one moment. Here, I gotta. I'll be right back. Literally in less than a minute. Okay, bet, bet, bet. All right, guys, I'm back. Had to use the bathroom real quick. All right. Not gonna lie, that baby mask used to freak me. That shit is pretty freaky. I'm not even gonna cap. It is pretty it's really creepy actually. I love Happy Death Day. The second one was good too. I wonder if the third movie is still happening or not. Let me look that up. Shit. Happy Death Day 3. Bet. I hope a third one happens. Yeah, I'm looking it up right now. Will there be a Happy Death Day 3? It says producer Jason Blum confirms Happy Death Day 3 is still in development and this was posted on January 17, 2022. It is still in development and teases that something is stirring regarding the horror threequel. Producer Jason Blum confirms Happy Death Day 3 is still in development. Okay, why the fuck did they repeat that? What the hell? That's so stupid. What the fuck? Okay, that's so dumb. Dumbest shit I ever read. Alright, bet. I'm currently rewatching the Scream television. Dude, I rewatched that like 5 times at this point, bro. It's really good. Like season 2 is so good, and it pisses me off that there wasn't a third season in that continuity, bro. Like it sucks. It really does. But yeah, man. I don't know. Like I would love for them to make like a new one. Even if it's just like even if they had to like make up some story just to explain some of the things that was left unexplained because they decided not to pick back up. Same. And I always hate on this third season a lot, but it's really not that bad to be honest. It's not the worst. Like I give it a like 5 or a 6, which means it's okay. It's good. It's not terrible. It's not unwatchable. Yeah, dude. If it wouldn't have ended with a cliffhanger, it might be over Scream 2. Honestly, in terms of how much I like it, that's the only reason why I didn't put it over Scream 2 and Scream 3 in my killer ranking. I mean, movie ranking. Also, while we're in here, there's a lot of new faces or new people, I should say. I don't see your faces. But what are some of your favorite killers in the franchise, and what are your favorite movies? I would like to know because some of you are new. TV series is underrated, and I actually like the Ghostface mask from that one is pretty scary, dude. I was saying in Fate's live stream yesterday, dude, like the mask has its own backstory too, which adds to the element, and it's even scarier. And the raincoat and mask add a new element, and there's just something about it that is so dope. And the kills are so great, and it's on a TV show budget, and it's better than the movie's kills. It doesn't make sense, but I love that about it. You can tell they really tried. The soundtrack was fucking great, dude. Like everything about the TV series was great. It's super underrated. Season 3 is okay, but if it's more if I'm in the mood for it. Yeah, same. Bro, I still get the biggest fucking kick. Dude, I still get the biggest kick out of seeing Beth after she's revealed, put back on the costume and then run out into the hallway. Bro, she runs down the hallway. She looks like a fucking 10-year-old in a Ghostface costume, bro. It is the most laughable shit ever, bro. Like, I remember like the second to last time I rewatched season 3, it was so funny that I literally had to pause, and it was over 5 minutes of me just sitting on my bed, crying, laughing, bro. And literally, that was one of the reasons why I said I like her character more than Charlie as a killer, because she made me laugh so hard, bro. And I don't remember if I laughed that hard when I first saw it. I think I was probably disappointed. I was just like, what the fuck am I watching? But that shit was so funny. Fuck, wrong comment. I need to go in order. Piper was cool. She's pretty much the TV version. Yo, it's funny that you said that, because I always refer to her as the TV show version of Roman. But actually, now that you say that, she's like a mix between Roman and Gale Weathers, if you think about it. She was better executed than Roman, even though Roman is still in my top 4 ghost faces. He's number 4. I put him that high. I don't know. Maybe it's a little bit of nostalgia. His character wasn't that great, but I still have him super high on my Ghostface tier list. But yeah, she's like a mix between Roman and Gale Weathers, and she was more fleshed out. Some of that is due to it being a TV show, but regardless, it was still better executed, even though she's much lower on my killer ranking list than Roman. 1, 4, 3, 5, 2. I think you actually told me that. You said in favorite 3 killers are Stu, Jill, and Kieran. Bro, hey, love for Kieran, bro. He was smart, bro. And he had some of the best kills in the franchise, and he was the most brutal. Like, that dude was like fucking low-key like sick, bro. Like, some of the shit he was doing. Like, bro, because my like top killers is Stu, Jill, Billy, Roman, and then Kieran. That's my top 5. So I definitely agree with Kieran. And his reveal was dope too, bro. Like, they should do something like that in the movies. Let me know if you agree with that. I really do think they should do a reveal like that in the movies. Like, the way it was done was really perfectly executed as well. That scene just always has me, bro. I know. Oh, you saw that video? Yes, bro. Bro, I wasn't even exaggerating at all, bro. That shit had me literally dying in my bed, bro. Every time I see it, bro. Oh my god. It is the funniest shit I ever seen in my life. Holy fuck. Oh fuck, bro. See, you can see it has me smiling uncontrollably. That's how funny it was. Piper kind of reminded me of Sydney, Sydney's assistant from Scream 4. Forgot her name. Rebecca. She was well, she wasn't a terrible character. Well, she was, but she was meant to be. That's what I mean. She did her job. She was meant to be unlikable, but she was an a-hole. Thank God Gale wasn't that annoying in Scream 4. Tell me if you guys agree with me on that. Like, I think Gale was probably the least annoying in Scream 4, but as far as her character arc, Scream 2 was probably her best movie. And she low-key looked the best in Scream 2 too. Like, her haircut was low-key fire. It was trash in Scream 3 though. In Scream 4 and 5, she looked kind of, I don't know, that's just my opinion. She looked goofy as fuck now. Not gonna cap. She looked okay in Scream 4. Scream 5, she looks goofy. Courtney Cox looks really weird at the moment. I don't know, man. They look a little of the same. Oh, Piper and Rebecca. I don't think I agree with that. I think because Piper had glasses. She really does just remind me of a female version of Roman mixed with Gale. Now that you mention it, she's like Roman and Gale put together. You know, Roman had the glasses. Gail's the reporter and all that. The only thing I liked about Scream the TV series was season 3 was them. Wait, the only thing I liked about Scream the TV series season 3 was them bringing back the original Ghostface and Paris Jackson cameo. Oh, you mean Roger Jackson's voice? You know, I always say that's a positive, but honestly, I'm not. I'm done saying that's a positive of the season because it didn't add anything to it. Of course, it was okay to hear Roger L. Jackson's voice back, but I like the Scream TV series mask. I thought it added to the show and was actually that's actually a positive for me as far as the TV show goes. I think that's a good thing. The mask was really unique. It was scary. It had a backstory, which is something we've never had in the Scream series. The mask is literally just the costume. Never had a backstory. It's literally has a story of being Brandon James's surgical mask. And also, let's talk about this too, man. Brandon James 100% didn't commit any of those murders. It was Emma's dad. It had to have been. Everything pointed to it being Emma's dad, bro. I really think he killed all of his friends and then framed Brandon for it. And I also think he was the one that killed Kieran as well, because you see him standing over his grave at the end of season 2. Bro, that shit was dope. Dude, if I ever do a franchise kills ranking, dude, I will 100%. That's gonna be one of the higher ones. They should definitely do a kill like that in the movies. Like, could you imagine if that kill? Could you imagine if even half of the Scream TV series kills were in the fucking movies? That movie that they put those in easily becomes one of the better ones because it's innovative with the kills, and it's not just poke, 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 poke. If you're Amber, poke, poke, poke. Amber was crazy, bro. I'm not gonna cap. Mikey Madison was bad though. I ain't even gonna cap, bro. She was bad. Not in a bad way, in a good way. She was bad in a good way. I definitely agree. It was an excellent reveal, and in a movie, I think it would be even more, bro, for sure, bro. That's why I'm so fucking annoyed that they did not continue that storyline, bro. Like, whoever they had working on that show, I hope they got paid well. That was really a really good show, man. Sure, as all shows do, it had a few plot holes, maybe. But for the most part, it was super entertaining. The mystery was great. The mask was great. The raincoat instead of the cloak. The way they did the kills, the killer reveals, having a fucking what I think should happen from now on. They had a killer in season 1 bleed over to the next season, which in this case it would be a killer that was killing all along, bleeding into the next movie, which they should do. I'm so surprised they never done that before. Every time they just kill everybody, and then it's a completely new cast besides the main 3, and then everybody dies, and then there's a new killer for some reason. They really thinking back on it, it's kind of a plot hole, and they would have to find some clever way to execute that, because if you think about it, Kieran being the second killer, even though it makes sense when you go back and you watch all the clues, it doesn't make sense for the simple fact that why wasn't Kieran there at the killer reveal? Where was he? Like, was he just running late? Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know. It didn't make any sense to me. And then what happened after, they killed Piper? What, did he still just not show up? Did he witness them kill Piper? I don't know. I like Keke Palmer's role in season 3. She was okay, but her catchphrase was a little cringe. It did not work in the slightest. I'm not gonna cap. It wasn't good. Yeah, it was less annoying in 4, but yeah, 2 was the best for the arc. Yeah, for sure, man. Gail is still pretty useless in my opinion, bro. She always either annoys the shit out of you and then ends up not really doing anything at the end. The only time you can argue where she really actually contributed, like, she adds as much as I'm like kind of known as like the Gale hater. She adds something to the movies. Okay, it wouldn't be the same without her. I don't think she should be completely cut out. I do think she should die soon because I don't know. She's not one of my favorite characters, but she adds an element. But think about it. If you take her out of the movies, everybody would still survive. Sydney, she never really saves anybody. She literally gets shot in Scream 2 and then fucking falls for like a few minutes, or she falls down and just passes out for a few minutes or plays dead. And in Scream 1, bro, she literally, think about this, in this kitchen scene, Billy and Stu are talking to Sydney. She grabs the gun, bro. We don't see this at this point. She grabs the gun and then just backs up and then waits for them to notice that the gun is gone. And then she makes this stupid heroic entrance. Like, why didn't you just shoot them when you got the gun? Like, why did you have to do all that extra shit? But I don't know. Gail, she's okay. She's okay. She's one of my least favorite characters, but I don't know. And she got my boy Dewey killed in Scream 5. But you can't argue she did do something in Scream 5. She got shot again, of course. But she did kill Amber. And that's actually, I'm glad I brought that up. Because that's something I also proposed. Like, I feel like if people found out that she killed Amber while Amber was unarmed, I feel like people could be like trying to destroy Gail Weathers' career because of that, like cancel her or some shit, because they find out somehow that she killed an unarmed person, regardless if they were a killer or not. And I feel like that could be a storyline, and that would be a pretty dope one. Tell me what you guys think about that. Just curious, did you watch Scream Legacy fan made? Dude, I watched half of it. Fuck, I still need to finish it. I got to the part where she came home and she was texting the grandpa, and I think she went upstairs, and then that's when I had to cut it off. I don't remember if I was going to bed or if I had to do something, but I ended up watching half of it. I still need to finish it. So yeah, but it was good so far. I'm not gonna cap. And if I remember, isn't that like kind of like a sequel to one they already did? Because I did watch a full one where the killer is revealed when the girl comes over the house and he just starts acting creepy and then eventually stabs her. I don't know if that's like a sequel, kind of. Brandon James was set up by Kevin Duvall, and I think he would have been the killer in season 3. And we find Brandon James was alive. Yeah. Wait, do you think Brandon James would have been the killer in season 3 or Kevin? But it was, dude, it was 100% him. I don't think it could have been anybody else, in my opinion. Best kill in the show was Will by far, in my opinion. Okay, and brutality, yeah, for sure, but I don't know. It seemed too Saw-like, even though I like the kill. I don't think it's the best in my opinion. It was either the corkscrew kill or which one? Maybe the bone saw kill where Beth killed Amir. Dude, that shit makes me cringe every time because she stabs him through the elevator and then it has to go down. Like that shit went through his like sack, bro, and it's like shits, bro. Fuck. Like that shit makes me cringe every time I think about it and every time I watch it. Like, oh fuck, man. But yeah, Ghostface in that scene was clearly like fucking 6'2". It wasn't. It definitely wasn't 5'2" Beth, who looks like a 10-year-old fucking trick or treating. That's funny, but yeah, I think it was the corkscrew kill, maybe the kill that the mayor did. That was a pretty dope kill as well. Dude, the show went out of its way to give us creative kills, man. They need to take that same energy into the movies, in my opinion. But I'm trying to think of some other ones. Bro, they literally killed Zoe with a drowning. That was pretty unique. I got spoiled on who the killer in season 2 was, but I suspect the killer in season 1 anyway. Damn, bro, that fucking sucks, bro. I couldn't imagine getting um spoiled on a fucking Scream show or movie. That would literally be the worst thing ever, bro. Like, take how I felt about getting spoiled with Karen's death, who was a character I had no interest in and that I didn't even like, and amplify that like times 10, bro. I couldn't imagine getting a Scream movie spoiled for me. Dude, like, fuck, I couldn't even imagine that shit. Yeah, I apologize, man. That sucks as that is very dope. Where they tried to cancel Gale for the toxic fans of things. Yeah, bro. Like, think about it. That's something that would happen in real life. Like, imagine if that like this Scream was a real story and it got out. Oh, Gale Weathers, killed the killer, but when they were unarmed. But also, Sam, I don't know, man. Maybe again, it's their world, so they can choose the rules in their world. Whatever happens with their law system and whatever the fuck, bro. But Sam, if this was real life, Sam would definitely go to jail for overkilling Richie. She stabbed him like 23 times, slit his throat, and shot him like in like the fucking chest, like in the heart, and in like the fucking brain or some shit. Like, bro, she literally shot him like right here or some shit. That's overkill, bro. Like, she would definitely go to jail in real life. So I was also thinking, what if there was a storyline with that? What if, or maybe we even find out Christina Carpenter has connections and she somehow helps Sam not, I don't know, go to jail for doing that. But I feel like they're just gonna brush over that like it didn't happen. Like in the real world that wouldn't happen, but it would. But yeah, Sam is definitely. I don't think she's fit to be in society. She's crazy, bro. Like I want her to like maybe. I've always said that in Scream 5 they should have one of the killers survive, like Kieran did in season 2. They could do that in this, and it would make sense because what if the whole movie Sam goes through this character arc where she's struggling with the fact that she enjoyed killing Richie, but she doesn't want to give into that darkness, and then by the end of the movie, she finally makes the decision that she's not going to kill the killer because she doesn't want to go down that path. I know that could probably seem a little corny and repetitive, but it also could work, and I think there's a big setup for that, and it could really work. Personally, tell me what you guys think about that. Um, but I think they perfectly set it up. Like maybe we get scenes of her, I don't know, in therapy or some shit talking about it, and it's like a whole big thing. And then by the end of the movie, she kind of does what like Emma does at the end of the season 2, and chooses to spare the killer. I think that's a real possibility. Oh, Kevin, you were saying he would be the season 3 killer. Yeah, that would have been dope. That would have been dope. But what would be his reason for going after his daughter, though? Like there was, I forgot if it was Beyond the Mask that made a video. He literally had the same exact thoughts as me that it was Kevin. Like it 100% was him that framed Brandon James. Um, and he was like, he thought that he was like another killer. He was involved with Kieran, but I don't think that would make sense because I think he genuinely loves his daughter, even though he left her. I don't know, man. It's all confusing. But yes, Will's death in season 1 was very shocking for first time seeing it. Yeah, man. It was like a it was like a Saw death, man. That was a really great death. Somebody theorized it could have been Sheriff Acosta. Maybe, but I think it made more sense. I think everything pointed to it being Kevin, though. I don't think it was Acosta. Somebody even said that season 3, they think season 3 would have revealed that Fuck, what is his name? It's Acosta's son. I can't believe I can't remember his name. I literally just rewatched season 2 like 4 or 5 months ago. Beth's new boyfriend after Jake's killed, Shirakasa's son. Somebody theorized that the son would be revealed as being Kieran's partner, accomplice in season 3. I don't think that. I don't know if that would have worked personally. He was really creepy and suspect, but I don't think that would have worked. Brum, brum. Here, I want to charge my phone a little bit. My bad, y'all. It's gonna be a little tilted because it's plugged in. But I think Zoe's death in season 2 it really was, dude. Like, that's why I like Kieran, bro, because out of any of the other killers, he's arguably the most evil. Like, how evil and how, like, messed up would your mind have to be to dig up your ex-girlfriend that you were killing people with and, like, put a fucking pig heart in her body and then fucking torture a fucking dude that you're friends with and fucking kill him with a scythe? Like, that dude was really messed up, bro. And then to like play this like game, like stab Noah, make him think that Zoe's alive, bro, and then literally have him find out that she drowned the whole time. I don't know, bro. I feel like he really like enjoyed messing with people, and I feel like he might have even been more evil than Jill, bro. I know that's like a big thing to say, but I really do think he might have been the most evil of all the Scream killers. I guess I can't call him a ghost face, but I always refer to him as a ghost face because that's what I think of him as. But I think he really was like the most evil one, to be honest. Bro, I think I might agree with you on that one. That was sad because that was definitely Kieran too. Actually, that was Kieran that killed Riley, by the way. Because if you notice in season 2, the killer like does this thing where when he's like by like a railing or some shit or one of those fences, like he brushes his knife against the wall. If you go back to season 1, he literally does that exact same thing when Riley's about to go up the ladder. So that's kind of like a clue that they left that that was Kieran and not Piper. So yeah, bro. And then he like cut her fucking femoral artery like in her leg. Like that was brutal. Who was your favorite character in Scream 5 and Scream TV series? Ooh, Scream 5. I'm assuming you're talking about any character, including the OGs, but I'm just in case. I think I'm gonna say my new favorite new character and favorite OG and just favorite overall. Out of the OGs, it was definitely Dewey, man. Like he had the biggest role, and then Sydney, and of course Gail is always last place. Especially since she got Dewey killed. Yeah, F Gail. No, I'm just playing, but yeah, she really did get my boy Dewdrop killed. Like, cause she called his phone, and that's why he got distracted. But as for the new characters, I've always said Tara, but I'm starting to think she might be a little overrated. She was acted very well, but beyond that, she wasn't that great of a character. And Sam, people are hating on her a little too much. I think I enjoyed Sam a lot. I think she might be my favorite character, either her or Mindy. I also really like Jack Quaid. He was pretty dope. Mikey Madison was dope after the post killer reveal. Like she really was really great after the killer reveal. Before then, she was kind of bland. Liv, I've argued that she should have been the killer because I think that would have made less people mad about the height difference and people saying, "Oh, that's fucking stupid. Ghostface is 5'10". It couldn't be Amber." You fix that by making it Liv because she's a tall female, and with a pair of boots, she's like even taller. 5'9" or 5'10", I think we said last live stream, which the stunt actors are 5'10", so it would have made perfect sense. But also, I think it kind of makes sense. Damn, I kind of just fucking went far right from that fucking question. I apologize, but I'm gonna finish my thought regardless. I also said like due to like camera movements, most of the time, it can be justifiable like the height of the killers because when the camera's moving, Ghostface could be anywhere from like what I don't know, like 5'8" to 6 feet. Because like depending on how it's shot, it's believable to me. Because you can't really tell the height that much when they're moving. But yeah, OG, Dewey, new characters either Mindy or Sam. Sam went hard though, bro. She gets points for having the best kill in the movie and not even being a ghost face. Like you got to be a legend for that. That's crazy. Yes, Riley's it was, bro. The only thing I don't like is she says this corny thing every time. She's like, I can see our stars. I'm like, bro, what the fuck am I watching right now? That was super impactful, and you kind of low key just ruined it, but not really. It's still impactful, but why'd you say that? Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it really was tragic, very impactful. Do you think if they did go back to Lakewood in the show and hire the same writers for season 1 and 2, they could explain a time zone? Definitely, bro. I think they can really. And if you really wanted to get technical, they could just write something in saying um, that maybe another killing did happen in between that time jump. But I think that would be too dumb. I don't think they should do that. But they could if they were really backed in against the corner and they really wanted to do this. They could say, "Oh, we had another killing," and they could do like flashbacks. But I think they would get too convoluted, personally. But I think they could explain it. Maybe I can make like a concept video explaining how maybe they can do that. But I'm sure if they got because the writers had to have been good because the writing in that show I think was really great. So I think they could pull it off, man. Personally. Ah, Gustavo. Gustavo. Yep, that's his name. Yep, that is his name. Perfect. I think he was just an ultimate red herring. He really was. He was drawing them like covered in blood and shit, bro. Like that shit was crazy. And then having the backstory when he was a kid, his friend died or some shit, and he just sat there drawing them. They were definitely making us think it was him. That's how I think they could really make it a one killer in Scream 6 because as long as the killer is as smart as Kieran, I think Kieran is the smartest killer of anything Scream TV series or even the movies. Possibly second to Roman, maybe. But then again, Roman did kind of do all the killers end up being stupid because they end up letting the survivors kill them in the end. But besides that, that dude was smart as fuck. He clearly knew how to hack shit, unless he had another partner outside of Piper in season 2. Dude was literally creating red herrings. He literally made Seth Branson. He killed Seth Branson and made him a suspect. He did that with Tyler in season 1. So I think they could do that in Scream 6, where there's one killer, but the killer is really smart and tries basically sets other people up. I don't think it's as big as a problem as Blucka said in our last live stream. I think they could easily make it one killer. Again, I went really off topic. Well, not really off topic, but it's fine. And I'm not saying that Zoe didn't hit me hard, but I guess for me, when season 1 happened, I lost someone close to me. So that could be why. Yeah, that can be why, man. For sure. Sorry for your loss too, man. But yeah, that could I think that can affect how you feel when watching TV shows. G5 would be Mindy and Sam if new characters. And OG, Dewey and Sydney and Noah and oh shit, did you ask me who my favorite characters were in the TV show too? Bro, my bad. Fuck. Here, let me see. Oh, dude, I'm sorry I did not finish answering your question. I apologize. I totally just skipped over that shit. I forgot you asked about the TV show. For the TV show, it's definitely Noah. I don't like he's the Randy S character. I hate when people do that because I feel like when people do that shit, they're trying to like devalue like characters like Kirby, um, Mindy, and Noah. When in reality, they're still their own characters. They just know about movies just like Randy did. At least that's how I feel. But yeah, regarding the TV show, I think Noah was my favorite. Um, Audrey, she was cool. She kind of got a little bit annoying in season two, like in the last part, but them making her a red herring, that was also really dope. Dude, that's crazy how great the TV show was. Because you hear me a lot in this live stream saying, oh, I wish they would adapt this from the show into the movies. That's another thing that I wish they would do. They would make a character like Audrey in where they make her this red herring and you have to uncover this thing about her throughout the entire season and it ends up being revealed. I think they should do that in Scream 6. But yeah, definitely Noah. He was the best character for sure. Yeah, because most of the time it'd be a stunt double in the costume. Yeah, yep, it does. What if they use the characters from Scream TV series and put them in Scream 6? Would be a great. Hey, dude, that would be dope. It would be super fan servicey, but and it wouldn't make any sense. I don't see any way they could really do that. Or maybe they could. It would have to be really smart, but that would be dope. What do you guys feel about them? Do you think they should shoot completely new shit for like a Stab TV series, but with the Brandon James mask, and that be like kind of a nod? Or should they just blatantly, literally, just use the TV series, Scream TV series footage as the Stab TV series in the Scream 6? I don't know. I feel like it would be funnier if they shot new shit, but I don't know. Ooh, what also to go off of that, I think they should. Here's an idea I had with that. I think a character should maybe like cross a TV or some shit, and we see like Emma Duval on TV or something, like having an interview or something, and they're talking about maybe like Karen or something. Hey, what's up, PP Mass supporter? Hey, I appreciate that. Much love. Thank you for coming into the live. Uh, do you buy that Angelina was the second killer in Scream 3? I do. I honestly do. Like Craven said, I've always thought it was just a mess up on Wes's part. But now that he said that Wes doesn't really mess up, I'm like, he's low key right about that. Like, I don't see any director messing up that bad. I feel like he really did that just to possibly piss off, like, say, like, screw you, I'm shooting my movie how I intended it to be, because otherwise it wouldn't make sense. And Craven Something Scary also brought up the fact that, what was the other shit? He also brought up the fact that she was dragged away and nobody else was dragged away. That is pretty suspicious. Um, I 100% don't think that she would be Christina Carpenter because I think people are overlooking that, bro, she's literally also, Caucasian, just like Billy. So I don't think they would make Sam, if that makes sense. I think it would have to be a Hispanic actor because Sam, she's half Hispanic. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it could be Angelina. If she does come back, I feel like I almost feel like there's no way that you could really justify her coming back. Like, why is she coming back now? Where has she been? And I know Craven brought up the idea of fuck. What did he say? Of her it being kind of like a thing that she just wasn't mentioned. Okay, that's believable enough. Maybe she wasn't mentioned in Scream 4 or 5, but maybe she was a survivor and she after she got stabbed, like that was their plan. Like Roman didn't need her anymore. He was like, okay, I'm gonna do this whole reveal. I'm gonna let Sydney know it was me. Like they like to do. They like to brag and shit and boast and all this, extra shit. So maybe that's how it went. Personally, I believe she was the second killer, but Sydney caught her ass. Sydney is far from stupid. Yeah, well, I don't know because I mean Sydney's definitely not stupid, of course, but I feel like if she's still alive, she definitely got away with it. But what if she's in prison? What if she did get caught for it and she's in prison? Again, a lot of this shit can be like explained by just okay, they didn't have any reason. Because realistically, in Scream 4, she's not thinking about Angelina Tyler. If there was this whole storyline where it was revealed, they found evidence that Angelina was involved. Sydney's not bringing that up in Scream 4. She doesn't give a shit about Angelina. It happened 11 years ago. She's in prison. Done. She's not going to randomly be like, oh, remember Angelina got caught? Like, that would be forced. Same thing with Scream 5. She's literally in there to avenge Dewey. So I think it would make sense. Maybe she's in prison, or maybe she did survive, and she was a survivor, and it just wasn't shown to us in Scream 3. But as for her coming back, I don't think it would be nearly as fucking satisfying as Jill or Stu coming back. Because if either one of those come back, let alone both of them, bro, I will be, dude. I'm telling you, bro, they're gonna have to be waking me up, bro. I'm gonna be passing out. I won't be watching Scream 6. Wait, why? Did you not like Scream 5? It'd be cool shoot new stuff and we see Noah and Emma on a podcast talking about the liquid yo, hey, actually I like that you said that. If I make a video on that, I'll definitely maybe include this and then of course shout you out because it's your idea. But that's dope. They shoot new footage, having the Brandon James mask, and then maybe like we see like Mindy like watching a video and maybe it's like a preview or something. It's like showing like the trailer and then it shows like, oh, okay, we got the real survivors talking about this and promoting it or something like that. And it shows Emma and Noah. That would be dope. It's been like 22 years. Ain't no way Angelina. Yeah, she's not. I don't. It's implausible. Let's say that. Anything's possible. And I've said this a lot. The biggest thing for me is I have to be able to genuinely say, okay, I feel like this could happen in real life. If I can't say that, then I'm probably going to be like, okay, this is not good. But I don't know. It could happen. I feel like it maybe even could happen in real life. It is what it is. But how would you feel about 3 killers in Scream 6? I would love that, man. Like, it can't be 2 killers again. Either it's 1 or 3. 1 or 3. I do not want 4. Definitely not. Unless there's like 3 people killing and then a fourth who's literally not doing anything but being the mastermind. Or if there's 4 of them involved, but there's 2 killing and then the other 2 are masterminds somehow. That could work. Anything over 3 is overkill because one of the things I love about this series is being able to go back and study for clues and finding out who killed who. That's one of the big parts for me. I don't know about you guys. Let me know. Actually, I would love to know what you guys think about that. Is that important to you? That aspect of being able to study the film and because Wes Craven, like he put that stuff into the movies where you can go back in the movie and you see Stu and Billy holding the knife a certain way outside of the costume, and then you go back and look from when they were in costume, and you like, oh, Billy holds the knife like that, so that's Billy right there. Oh, Stu holds the knife like that, so that's Stu. That's one of the fun parts for me. If there's more than 3 killers, I don't feel like that they can really do that super effectively, and certainly not if there's a cult. Now, I'm not opposed to a cult idea. I just think it should be in a different trilogy. I don't think it should be in this Carpenter trilogy, as I'm dubbing it, I guess. But I would love 3 killers, either 3 or 1 killer. I've always said I want 1 killer again because I don't know, man. I just like that. That feels even more personal too. If you think about it, like that's why I felt so personal with Roman because he was 1 killer again. You know, there's theories that Angelina was involved. If that was the case, it would take away from that element, but I don't think it would be a negative. But that's one of the reasons why I fuck with Roman because he was the solo killer. Um, so I would want 1 killer more than anything. A smart killer like Kieran, who sets people up. That would be an interesting Scream movie, and a Scream movie we haven't gotten so far. That's what I want to see personally. But if that doesn't happen, definitely 3 killers. And I definitely wouldn't be opposed to them doing 2 killers again if the story is incredible and if it makes a lot of sense. Scream 5 was awesome, but it won't be the same without Sidney and Dewey. I mean, sure, but I mean, you got to remember, like, we got to move on at some point. The thing that amazes me about that is everybody, including myself, has said, okay, if they ever make a Scream 5, they have to kill one of the OGs. And now that it's happened, everybody regrets saying that. Like, I don't know. I don't know if you said that, of course, but I've been one to say that too. And I'm like, do they have, even like in the anticipation of the movie coming out, I was like, they have to kill somebody. They have to kill one of them. It's actually kind of crazy that they survived this long. And then there's other people that said, oh, that's why I liked it. I like that there were these characters that never die and they always come back, you know. But I don't know. I felt like it was time for one of them to move on. Story wise, I'm glad it was Dewey, but ultimately, I wish it was Gale. But I do think Dewey was the best person for them to have killed off for the story to be just right. Yeah, there are diehard Gale fans, but I feel like Dewey was like that one character that wasn't too unkillable to the point where they would riot like it would be if it was Sydney. But it was that sweet spot where he's not completely unkillable, but it hurts us enough to be super impactful. Because if Gale died as much as I would have wanted it to be Gale, just because I wouldn't have cared that as much, that's exactly why they shouldn't have done it. Because if I'm not feeling it, then why do it, right? I feel like Dewey was that perfect person to do it to make us feel impact. But I know a lot of you might disagree because I'm sure there's at least one of you that like Gale more than Dewey. Personally, not one of those people, but that's at least just how I feel. But yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed Scream 5. I definitely enjoyed it as well. 3 killers or 1. Part of me now wants 1 just because of us bringing up the show and how season 2 was shot. Yes, man, seriously, and I love the ability to see certain things just like you described it. Just like you described, dude. Yes, bro, it would be so good. I feel like because the killer would have to be intelligent. Like the idea I brought up earlier of how I think the killer could be. It could be a revenge story because I don't know. It just feels better like if it's a personal story. Like if it feels personal. That's one of the reasons why I felt like I messed with Roman so much because that felt like super personal. Even though he was being a little bitch, like it still felt very personal. And especially since it's revealed it's just him. Uh, I don't know, man. I feel like it should be somebody that Sam screwed over. Maybe Sam got somebody because she was clearly heavily um, like on the radar of like law enforcement. Like she was clearly getting arrested a lot. They were talking about it like, oh, Judy was like, oh yeah, I remember you. You caused a lot of trouble for your family. She clearly got into trouble with the law a lot. So what I think is maybe she got somebody killed or something, or she got somebody locked up, and that ruined somebody else's life. Maybe as there was a kid or something. There's always that story. Maybe that was the only person they had or some shit, and they got locked up and it ruined their life. And maybe they just now found out it was Sam, and then somehow or maybe they've always known it was Sam, but they were growing up going to school or some shit, and then they finally see on TV or something, oh, Richie Kirsch, I think that was his last name, and Amber Freeman, and they like you see the whole story, and it gives the killer the idea, okay, I got to find out where they live, and they end up tracking them down somehow, and then he spends like months or even a year or something like planning out something, and that's how he ends up befriending the friend group and maybe becoming Tara's boyfriend. Like I had said earlier, I don't know. I think that could work. I think that would be a very interesting storyline, and it would work the best. And maybe the person is very smart, and again, they do what Karen did a lot, which was create red herrings, set people up. Karen literally put like Jake's phone in Emma's bag, like stuff like that. It could really work, and I think it would be the most interesting storyline for it to be one killer. Or in Scream 2, where the killer was left-handed the majority of the time. Mickey, yep, yeah. And also, if you watch Zach Cherry's videos on Who Killed Who, like he said, okay, when Miss Loomis, to justify Miss Loomis holding it in her left hand whenever she's in the costume, maybe it was done like for consistency, because if she's killing people with her right hand, and Mickey has been killing people with his left hand, once they do forensics, they're going to be like, okay, these stab wounds are consistent with someone who is right-handed, so maybe it wasn't Mickey, and then they'll start looking for a second killer. So it was proposed by Zach Cherry that she was doing that on purpose, which I think is probably the most plausible thing, and it's really good. Yeah, you're right. We do have to move on. I agree, though. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Because Sydney, like, I feel like she deserves, like, I don't want her to return simply because I do mess with her character. I do like her character a lot. She's my favorite character in the franchise. Um, Only followed by Stu and Dewey. I was perfectly fine with the Sydney, Dewey, and Gail not being killed off. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, some people feel the same way. Um, I was personally of the opinion that somebody needed to die. Like, so I'm glad they did, even though I'm going to miss Dewey a lot, man. It's really sad. I saw people say they hate the way they did his death and didn't like he died. Listen, the way he died was cool. I don't understand why people don't like how he died. Like, I guess I can understand. They were like, oh, it's so stupid. Dewey's too smart for this. He would not go back. Yes, he would. In Scream 3, he literally forgot to shoot the head. So that's instilled in his brain. It makes perfect sense that Dewey would go back. Of course, there's a little plot holes. Like, I feel like anybody in real life would have been like, hey, yo, what the fuck are you doing? Help me, bro. This nigga is trying to kill me. But I don't know, man. Because I feel like that was the biggest plot hole. Because Richie, like, it makes sense because Richie ended up being the killer, but Sam was still there. She could have helped him. I don't know. It didn't make sense. But I like the way it died. It was the Call of Duty death. If you ever played Warzone, no, Cold War, um, there's they had like the Ghostface skin, and like his finisher is like stabbing him in the stomach and in the back and then lifting up. I know Craven doesn't like that, but I don't think it's that bad. Like I told you last time you went live, I joined Scream groups on Facebook, majority of the members, they posted saying that the movie wasn't good, and I didn't understand why. I shake my head. LOL. The movie was good. Yeah, no, it was good. It was a decent Scream movie. I really enjoyed it. But yeah, I do remember now that you mentioned that you did say that last time. It reminded me of the original, just newer people. Hold up. I'll come back to this. I'm tapping out, Jordan. This was a good talk. See you on the next live stream. Hey, thank you for coming out. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you contributed to the conversation. I really enjoyed talking to you guys, so I really appreciate it. I will see you in the next live. I'll probably go live next week. I might go live next Saturday. I know I usually plan live streams like day of, but that's just because I don't know if I'm going to be working on like homework or anything. It'll definitely be a lot more planned live streams in after May. But yeah, thank you for coming out. Don't forget to leave a like if you haven't already, of course. But yeah, much love. I'll see you. Good night. Hey, peace out, man. See you later. Yep, that perfectly sums up Scream 5. Yeah, that's basically what it is. A lot of people say it was done. Like I even say myself, it mirrors the original. You know, the boyfriend's the killer. What else? It's in the same house. People also say like it was done for the new generation, so that they can experience their Scream. But also, I feel like who hasn't seen Scream at this point? But also, I shouldn't really say that because there's a lot of people that react to Scream for the first time. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense. There are going to be a lot of people, especially them titling it just Scream. That makes sense. It's literally just Scream 90, 96, just in modern day. I liked it definitely because of the fact that Dewey saved Tara when he couldn't save Tatum. But it hurts me still. The lies. Yeah, that I never thought of that until like I started hearing it in live streams and videos. But yeah, he did save somebody else's sister when he couldn't save his own. So I think that is a pretty dope element, to be honest. Yeah, I think I might go 11 or 10 more minutes. I don't know if I'll stay 3 hours. Or should I go until I don't know. I'm not sure. We'll see. If we still have more stuff to talk about in 10 minutes, I'll keep going. But I was hoping that Tatum would have lived and followed the franchise with the other cast, but it is what it is. It's actually funny you say that. I've never been a fan of Tatum. I thought she was always annoying. Like I really always thought she was like super annoying. I was like, dude, can this? No, I'm not gonna say it. I almost said the B word. Can this female get off of my screen? She is annoying. Like, bro, when she was talking to Dewey, he was like, Dewey. Like she was, I don't know, she sounded annoying to me. But that might just be a me thing. But regardless, she was an okay character. She wasn't terrible at all. Yeah. Like Sydney said, yeah. She said like you guys really need some new material. You're the most I think you're the most derivative of them all. He was like, maybe so. Wait, I don't know if he said that in response to that. But where did Richie put the voice changer in the phone? Like that dude dished that shit really fast. All right, hey, I'm gonna stay on as long as I can for sure though. Um, hey, just to know, like, I'm only gonna probably be able to live stream on Wednesdays and Saturdays anyway. But let me know, are you guys available on Wednesdays and Saturdays? Like, if I start doing streams weekly, let me know if you guys are. I kind of wish they developed some of these new characters. I wanted to learn more about them. He had the most coolest look to me. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, Liv looked cool. She looked dope. I do too. Like, I think they developed Sam a lot. I know there's some people. I know Bluck always says there's no character development for any of them. They all suck, kind of like that kind of thing. He didn't say they suck, but he said there was no character development. But I disagree. I think Sam got a lot of character development. Let me know if you guys agree with that. But I really do think she did. Um, Liv was bad. I'm not gonna cap. She was bad too. You know, but yeah, definitely. Y'all, I fully agree. Wait, who's the out? Wait, am I? Oh fuck, I'm missing something. My bad. Definitely, I fully agree with that. I hope they do develop them more. And yes, I am. But yes, you are what? Stream 6 character, the new Stream 6 characters. I mean, yeah. I'm available. I love having conversations about Scream with you and everyone. Hey, yeah, this is really fun. I really, I stuttered a lot. I really appreciate. Fuck, I really appreciate you guys coming out as always. Um, Cause yeah, without you guys, I would literally just be talking to myself. Just like Fate says, like, bro, I'd literally be talking to myself. Without Bob, especially Bob, man, he always comes through. Blucka's always watching my videos, so I really appreciate all of you guys. PP Mass, thank you. Is it a lot? I feel really stupid. Is it Alize or Eliza? I don't know. I've never seen it spelled that way, so I apologize for butchering your name. Just let me know how it's pronounced. I know I'm dumb, but yeah. All right, that's cool, man. Wednesdays and Saturdays. All right, but what else was I going to talk about? Do you think? Do you think after Scream 7, because I know they're definitely going to make a Scream 7 for sure. Do you think after Scream 7, I'm sure they're going to come back with the Scream franchise eventually. I've always said that it has more reason than any other horror franchise to continue because you don't have to break continuity or anything. Do you guys think it's going to be a long time, like how it was between Scream 3 and Scream 4 and Scream 4 and Scream 5 before we get another trilogy? Or do you think they're going to do it pretty soon after this Carpenter trilogy ends? Oh, Alizé. Oh, Alizé. Okay. Okay. My bad. I'm dumb. I yeah. Let me know if that's correct. I assume that's what you're talking about, Alizé. But damn, what was I just talking about? Oh yeah, never mind. I remember what I was talking about. I agree, Bob. I think we might get a 5-year gap as well. Um, I don't know, man, because like I said, as long as the story doesn't get stale and as long as they can come up with a good story and a new motive each time, they can literally move in 3 trilogy increments, like in trilogy increments. Like they'll have a trilogy of a group of teens in Chicago, and then they'll completely finish that story with a trilogy, and they'll completely move off of that. Um, After that, maybe they'll have a new trilogy with a group of adults in Chicago or something. You know, they can always do that, man. So they can really do it forever as long as it doesn't get stale. But I only think they should stop when it they can't think of anything and it gets completely stale and it gets to a point where they're literally making shit movies like Halloween Resurrection or Halloween 5 or Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. That's when they need to stop. Okay, good. I said the name. Yeah, I know I'm not dumb. It's just, yeah, I be mispronouncing shit a lot. But during that 5-year gap, I'm going to spam them in Twitter for sure. For a true season to go back to Lakewood. Yes, bro. We need that, bro. They should have never discontinued it. Like, I'm so irritated that they did. Like I said, the Scream movies need to take notes from the show. That could definitely fill the void a little bit if they kind of get creative with the kills, because that's one of the bigger things that I loved about the show. And if they make the killer smarter and less clumsy. Notice that that's another thing about the TV show. The killer is never clumsy, bro. Ever. There's not even one time I can remember Ghostface, or the Lakewood Slasher as he's called in the TV series. Never once do I see him like stumble and some bullshit. Like, I don't know. He's a lot more serious. And I think in a way I prefer that a little more. I still want comedy, but I also want it to be dark as well. Have the same amount of comedy, but just up the darkness like they did in the TV show. I think they should wait a while for Scream 7, but when it does happen, they should kill Sydney and Gail. Ooh, fuck. Okay, I thought you were against that because I thought you hated that they killed Dewey. Oh, man. Never kill Sydney off. Never. Here's what I think they should do. I think Sydney should have a cameo in Scream 6 where Sam calls her for advice. And then that's all we get from Sydney ever again. And maybe we get one scene of her living happily, having fun with her kids and Mark, and we never see her again. And then in Scream 7, maybe we get a scene, if it's still following Sam, which it probably will, we get a scene of Sam hesitating to call Sydney, and then she chooses ultimately not to call Sydney, and that's just how it ends with Sydney, and she doesn't call Sydney ever again, and then after Scream 7, she's never brought in either. Maybe she's just mentioned like, oh, the Ghostface killings, they started with Sydney or something like that. I think she should stay out of it, because I want Sydney to be happy. I want her to actually move on, because you keep bringing Sydney back. You paint her life as just a life full of misery, and like she is just doomed to always be attacked by Ghostface and just doomed to always be, yeah. I think you guys get what I'm saying with that. Anyone else kind of get a kind of Jade West vibe from Victorious from Amber? Jade West. Oh, I remember her. She was like the goth. No, I didn't get a vibe. If anything, I feel like Beth from the TV show gave more of a vibe of that. Yeah, Beth more encompassed or embodied Jade from Victorious. I remember that show. That's funny. But yeah, Amber wasn't like that at all. She reminded me. I would compare her more to like a female version of Stu. I don't know if anybody else felt that, but that's what I felt. I feel like she was like Stu, especially when she was fucking like spitting. I was like, oh, what the fuck? That's the Stu thing. Some people thought Richie was like Stu, but honestly, I didn't see it that much. But I guess he is kind of like a hybrid between Stu and Billy. He's like a mix between those two. Bro, who agrees we need another killer like Kieran, man? We really do need another killer like Kieran. Kieran was dope. Amber should have been one of the ghost faces that got locked up instead of killed. I was like, bro, one of the killers in Scream 5, they need to switch it up and have a ghost face caught and arrested at the end of the movie like Kieran was. Amber should have been that character, I think, maybe. Yeah, you hated you hated Amber. I thought Amber post here, one moment. So I thought Amber, like after she was revealed, was really good, personally. But Before that, she was bland. She was extremely bland. I'm kind of against it, though. You do have a point, but at the same time, I followed your advice, and it's time to move on. If you get what I mean. Yeah, but like move on by like having her ride off into the sunset, not move on by having her killed. That would be annoying. Like I feel like it's pretty much confirmed that she won't die because Nev said she won't come back. But how many times have we seen actors change their mind? They could like literally have tricked us, and she might actually come back. But I mean, die. She might actually die. But honestly, I know this sounds kind of messed up, but I'll be relieved if it's announced that Nev isn't coming back because that means they're gonna do what I thought they were gonna do and actually focus on these new characters. I'm glad she was in Scream 5, but it's time to move on at this point, personally. Bob Hunt, what's your favorite scary movie? I think I can do Ghostface voice. Hello, Sydney. No, I can't do it. Fuck. I mean, I did it good one time, like a few times. I'm not that good at doing it. Depends on just flat out favorite or horror favorite movie. I was there. Horror favorite movie. Amber had me weak when she was pointing a knife at her head and she was making that. Oh shit. Holy shit. Hey, you know that was a Psycho reference, right? Holy shit, bro. Holy fuck. Oh god. Bro, I love that. That was so dope. Amber is one of my favorite ghost faces. Like most of the ghost faces have really great quotables, which is one of the things I love about a lot of the ghost faces. Like she has some good quotables, bro. Like that that shit was dope as fuck. It was hilarious. Oh shit. And then oh you fucking is that it was the hand sanitizer one. She was like, fucking hand sanitizer? Bro, that shit was funny as fuck. That's why she reminded me of Stu, because she had all these fucking good lines when she was like getting hurt too. But Amber was low key a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because she was like no, please don't. I'm like, bruh, really? You goofy. You was not about to get away with this. And then she had the nerve. Bro, she did that shit and then literally instantly turned. Like her ego didn't even let her stay in character. She literally said yeah, and he died like a pussy and then got punched in the face. And then she tried to pull the same shit again. Talking about I'm sorry about Dewey. Like, bro, no, you're not. No, you're not. Quit capping. Horror wise, it's always hard between Halloween and Scream 96. Same, bro. Same. I always have Halloween at number one and Scream at 96. Hey, Bob. Bro, that screenshot that I took is always going to be funny and pop in my head whenever we talk about Halloween and Scream. This dude literally said, bad night to anyone, to all Scream 4 and Scream 5 lovers, bro. Who the fuck says that, bro? Who says that? And then he said, fuck, what else did he say? And, and he said to anybody who thinks Scream and Halloween can't be beaten. Who says that, bro? That is funny. Very true. I do love Sydney's character. No, she's always been my favorite out of all of them. 100%. She's great. Sydney is number one. Number one. Now there is an argument that she's not as badass, because if you think about it, she really isn't, because She always gets held at gunpoint. If these killers wanted, bro, she could have been dead like 50 billion times, bro. So technically, she's not as badass as somebody like Ripley, which I haven't even seen the Alien movies. I just know that she's a badass character from what everybody says. Oh, good. Holy shit, it's good. Bro, seriously. I know, right? I still say smoking bad. Oh, man. LMAO, yes. And then when she got up, which I was weak as fuck too. Yes, yeah, because bro, like, what the fuck? How she even get up? How does she even stop? Damn, how do I say this, bro? I'm really bad with speeches. With how I put out my word ideas. She literally was on fire. I don't know if it would have just went out by itself that quickly. I don't know. And also, bro, what the fuck was Sydney and Gail doing in that kitchen? Like, dude, after were they just sitting there? Like, what the fuck were they doing? Were they just sitting there roasting fucking marshmallows over fucking Amber or some shit? Bro, after she's literally frying to death, they're literally standing there, and then they cuts to Richie walking to the door, and there's a whole like fucking 4 minutes between Sam and Richie, and they fall down the stairs. Sam does her little thing, stabs him like 20 times, and then they decide to come out the kitchen just then. Like, what were they doing? Like, these fools were literally roasting marshmallows. Like, okay, I bet Sam doesn't need any help. Like, what the fuck? She really was. She was hilarious. I do think people don't give Amber enough credit. She was a brutal ghost face in her killings, even though people don't believe she killed Dewey. And it's stupid to believe Stu killed Dewey because Stu is 6'3", and Ghostface was pretty tiny right there, bro. Like, there's no way that was not Amber. And like Fate said, like, now that I think about it, it doesn't make sense that it could have been anybody but Amber because, dude, Dewey's not throwing around. Like, if let's say that was Richie, let's say if Amber was on the ground and the roles were reversed, bro, Dewey is not flipping Richie, bro. Like, it only makes sense if it was Amber, and he's certainly because Matthew Lillard is a big dude. There's no way Dewey is flipping this dude like that. That was not Stu, bro. I'm sorry. And they were like the same height. Like, the Ghostface was shorter, in fact, than Dewey, so it couldn't have been Stu. Did y'all notice that Gail was staring at Sam up and down toward the end of the movie? Wait, really? Wait, like after she shot Richie? Is that what you mean? Because if that's what you're talking about, I think I know what you mean. Yeah, I'm gonna go 20 minutes, 20 more minutes, guys. This will be like a 3-hour stream. This is my first 3-hour stream. That's crazy. But yeah, if that's what you're talking about. Oh, okay, yeah, I remember. I remember. She was like some. Was it after she shot Richie, or was it before she snatched the gun? I don't remember. Oh gosh, she was. But Sam is goated though, bro. She really went ham. Now here's a question: do you guys think Sam is gonna be a ghost face? Like, if you were to bet on it, do you think Sam would be revealed as maybe being evil, or at least at some point? Or do you think that she's really just gonna stay the final girl? I think she's gonna stay the final girl personally. No, Sydney and Gail was sitting on the ambulance. Oh, you mean that? I don't remember seeing that. I don't remember seeing that. I'm gonna have to rewatch that scene. Man, Gail low. I'm still about to make a diss track on Gail. Coming out January 1st, 2023. No, I'm gonna release it right before Scream 6 come out. No, I'm just playing. But it was pretty heartwarming when she said she'll write the book about a man who used to be sheriff once. Here, one moment, guys. My bad. I went ahead and blew my nose. If y'all look at the scene when Amber stabs Sydney, and from the angle when you see Richie going over to Sydney, she clearly looked tall, and she looked the same height from the hospital. Oh, really? Because, hey, so Blucka, he said that she was like the actress Mikey Madison. She was actually in the costume when Dewey was dying, like in the shot where Ghostface is standing over. Apparently, that's her. But I almost feel like Ghostface looked a little taller in that scene. Like it's tiny compared to like what Stu would be, like really tiny compared to that. But I don't know. Does it look to you like that was Amber personally to you guys? I think she should stay final girl. Show us her fighting the inner demon in her. Yep, same. I don't agree with Craven that she should turn to the dark side fully. It would be interesting though. I wouldn't be completely opposed to it. If they made a great story out of that, I would really like that. But fuck, it just escaped my mind. I was about to ask something. Oh, never mind. Uh, hey, they must be still live streaming over at um on Bearded's, huh? Or maybe the necessary didn't remember to come over, but it's fine. She'll make next live stream. Yeah, same. I really did enjoy Sam. She had to let Richie know who she was. Don't mess with Billy's daughter. Bro, she really messed that dude up. And the fact that it was the best kill of the movie, like, do you guys agree that that was the best kill of the movie? To me, Tara is the better final girl. Sam was okay, but I connected more with Tara out of the two. I feel you. Tara, she was better acted to, most people would say. But it makes a lot of sense because Sam was on a lot of meds, so the way she was acting may have been intentional, especially if Craven's theory is correct and she turns out to be a killer or turns to the dark side. Then of course she would act like that because she's a psychopath. Like that's how they act. They don't feel just like us that we do. Yeah, that's actually what I said before. On the last live stream. That's why I was saying Liv could have been the killer because the actress that plays Liv is 5'7", and Boots, if you look it up, it can boost you from anywhere from like an inch to 2.5 inches. So that would make that actress 5'9" to 5'10", which would match them with the height of 5'10" of the stunt actors. But yeah, they would. Amber definitely would have wore boots. So I assume that Amber wore boots that at least boosted her 2.5 inches at least. Because as far as I could tell from Google, that's the maximum that they can boost you. Yeah, she was awesome. She had to blast Amber. That's sad. Oh, hey. Now that you say that, there's actually an idea I have for Tara. I actually made a whole video on that. Actually, go check that out after this, whenever you can, because I'm pretty sure I mentioned this. Maybe I didn't. Regardless, I'm gonna flush it out right here. I think Sarah should have like an arc where like she's low key remembering Amber, like maybe because they were clearly close, and especially in the original script, they were supposed to be girlfriends. So I think she should have these moments where she's like having dreams, where she can't really get past the fact that her best friend, we don't know how long they knew each other, but her best friend turned out to be a killer and literally stabbed her up and like cut her and shit. Like they were like really messing her up. Like maybe she can't get over that, and that's like a whole thing she has to go through. But then what else? Like she probably has like how our phones work. You get notifications like you got homies, homegirls, whatever, and you know what I'm saying. Maybe you recorded something a few years ago on Snapchat. Like she might get a notification saying remember this a year ago or something, and like it's like a snap of like Amber like on her birthday or something like shit like that. Like that can really affect a person, and I feel like especially in this modern day, that would be a really effective way of showing how that can affect somebody. I think she blacks out in 6 and isn't sure if she killed someone in her, and Tara have to prove her innocence. Hey, Bob, yo, so I thought of that too. I think other people may have as well. I think that could be a possibility. One thing, bro, if you remember, this will be a mix from like this death that happened in the Call of Duty video game and something that happened in Scream this season 2 of the TV series. Remember when Kieran was in the fun house and he walked out of the fun house like in his hands was duct tape and he was faking like he wasn't the killer and like the killer had duct taped his mouth and the knife was around his hand. What if we get a mix of that? And if you ever played Call of Duty Black Ops 2, there's this mission where you're Mason, right? And Woods, no, you're Woods, and Mason is tied up down there, but you don't know that's him. Like they're telling you it's a different person. They kind of set you up, and you end up killing that person. What if Ghostface actually, somebody who isn't actually Ghostface, gets tied up, duct tape around their mouth, and the knife is taped to their hand? What if like they do that and then this person is running around crazy because maybe they just woke up, they're delirious or whatever, and then that person pops out and Sam ends up accidentally killing that person thinking that it's Ghostface, and then she walks up to them pointing a gun, and then she inspects and she sees, oh shit, this person has duct tape around their hand, and then lifts the mask, and it's somebody, one of the innocent characters with duct tape on their mouth. I think that would be a dope kill, and that would really mess with somebody similar to the way um, Kieran and Piper messed with Emma by making her accidentally kill Will because she tripped over the tripwire, and that ended up getting somebody killed. That would be a dope way. That would be a dope kill. I feel like that would be really effective. Yeah, they still streaming on Bearded Entertainment Channel. Damn, they've been streaming for a minute too, huh? If Sydney was to return to Scream 6, I do believe that Sam would get revenge on Sydney for killing Billy, especially now she just found out by Richie. That's why Sam had gave Sydney that look. But by the end of the movie, they were cool because he was like some, does it get better or some shit? And then she was like some, yeah, eventually. I don't think that's going to happen. I really think Sam's just going to be cool. I think she's going to be a final girl. And like I said, I think she might actually overcome the bloodlust that she seems to be. She seems to have. But yeah, I don't think it would make. It wouldn't even make sense in my opinion, because if you think about it, why would she? She don't know. She doesn't know Billy. Billy was just a serial killer. She's just imagining him. And I hate when people say like, "Oh, this doesn't make sense." The CGI is bad, which I agree. I'm one of the people that said that too, but I'm gonna explain why that can be explained logically without it being just chalked up to be like bad CGI. They're like, oh, she doesn't know what Billy was wearing on that night, bro. They have the Stab movie where they literally have Billy in the same outfit, so she knows what her dad was looking like in the final act of the first Scream movie, and so she knows that, and she's seen pictures of what he actually looks like, so it makes perfect sense. Um, and like the way they can explain the bad CGI is like, have you ever had like a dream where you like see somebody's face and it looks distorted, like it looks weird? Like maybe it's somebody you know in real life. Like dreams are super like surreal or whatever. Obviously, it could be kind of like that. Um, I think that would work in explaining it because explaining it like that, like they look, his face looks distorted because of that. Because it's like almost like it's obviously not real, but it's like it's not gonna look exactly like a real person if that makes sense. Here, I'm gonna go back to that next question. Hey, welcome back, Silas. Glad you're back. And wait, where? Wait, did I click the wrong question? Oh yeah, here you go. Who whose kill was better, Wes, Richie, or Amber? Wait, what do you mean? Like whose death? Richie. Richie, bro, that dude got messed up, bro. Like Sam, she went ham on that dude, and it was definitely the best question. Yeah, for real, it was. Yep. Yeah, his death was cool. I think people overhyped how brutal Scream 5 was. Yes, it's brutal compared to the other Screams, but if we're talking about like brutal, bro, it's nothing compared to like Halloween Kills. But Halloween Kills was brutal, even though I almost expected it to be even more brutal. Like it's not on the level of those, but Richie's death was definitely brutal. That dude was overkill, bro. Like if Sam doesn't get any charges for that, it's definitely unrealistic, but still. Matter of fact, dang, LMAO, that's hard between Richie and Wes. I mean, Wes is, to me, yes, that would fucking hurt, and that's brutal to us, imagining it happening to us. But like in horror movie standards, especially today, that wasn't really brutal in my opinion. It was a good death, and it was hard to watch a little bit, but compared to other movies, I don't think it is. It sure is. Yeah, that is perfect killing. Yeah, the talking Scream 6. Wait, what are you talking about? You said you just said it's perfect, the perfect kill, and you have the. Oh, I didn't understand what you meant by the last half of the comment. Yeah, true, but it could be a twist. High, you never know, but we will see. Oh, you mean a twist of um Sam wanting to kill Sydney? It could be. Yeah, welcome back. Speaking of Scream 6, what if the opening kill happens at the college setting? What do y'all think of that? That would be dope. One thing that could happen that could switch it up even just a little bit is if there's a lot of deaths in the opening. What if maybe there's people leaving? Um, what if there's people leaving like somebody's dorm or somebody's house, and then it's kind of like the opening of season 1 of Scream. Remember how Tyler was an off-screen death? What if there's some people leaving the house or a couple of friends and they end up being like off-screen deaths, and like you know how like killers in horror movies like to set up the bodies? What if they're like set up at each door or some shit? And it's kind of like that. I think that would be dope. That would be more like add to the kill count a lot, of course, and I think it'll be fresh. And then they end up killing the one or two characters on screen that are in the house. Like I think that would be dope. But I also think a college setting, like them killing in a dorm, that would be dope as well. I think they could really pull that off. Oh yes, I have had those kind of dreams as someone who lost his father at a young age. age. If he's in the dream, it usually is distorted. Yeah, sorry for your loss. Yeah, and that is true. Like, it's always distorted, even if it's somebody like really well or that you see a lot. Like, it's always weird. Um, and I can never like, dude. I never remember my dreams. Like, there's sometimes where I remember like a couple of them, but for the most part, I never remember them, and it's always super distorted. Did you like Halloween Kills, PP Mass Sporter? My expectations for Halloween ends. So, uh, I'm not gonna put them as high as it was for Halloween Kills because, like I told you, like the way I explained it, like my expectations were so high to the point where it was like 100% in my mind that it was no matter what, it was going to be the second best in the entire franchise at least. Like, you can kind of compare it to how like Craven is like crazy about Stu. That's why I always ask the question: do you think like his anticipation for Stu coming back is going to ruin his feelings for 6 or 7 if they end up being incredible movies, but Stu's not in it? Do you think it's going to ruin it for him or anybody else that like? I know a couple of you probably do. Uh, think he's going to come back. Do you think it'll ruin it for you? Wow, I just went back to Scream, but for Halloween Ends, I'm expecting it to be a great movie. It's at least going to be in the middle as far as rankings go for Halloween. Um, I don't know. I expect Michael to kill Laurie and then Allison to kill Michael. I know that's probably the most predictable, but it's the most perfect as well. Even if it's predictable, as long as they execute it perfectly, I think that'll be great. Personally, the fuck. The kill you said about duct tape and bearded entertainment they now are talking about. You said the kill you said about duct tape and bearded entertainment they now are talking about. Wait, what do you mean? The kill you said about? Am I tripping? I don't know. Here, just tell me what you meant. I didn't understand. And Bay Ritchie was like, "Dang, calm down, woman. Let me breathe." Bro, this he was like, fuck, bro, chill the fuck, bro. This dude was getting messed up, bro. I've seen a few people on YouTube saying that they want the same as the opening kill. How do you feel about that? Do you think she should be the opening kill? Do you think that would be dope? I don't think it would personally, but I don't know. I don't know. That could be really shocking though. For shock value, it'd be dope, but then again, shock value isn't always the best thing. It can be kind of, I don't know. I don't think they should do it. Yes, and Willow Smith is the one walking out of the dorm in the first on-screen kill. Yeah, that would be probably the best thing to be fair. I don't think it will for him and for no, it won't ruin it for if Stu doesn't come back. Okay. I mean, as long as it doesn't, but yeah, I don't know. Uh, yeah, I feel you. He probably wouldn't, but I don't know. I just hope it doesn't ruin anybody's expectations if he doesn't come back. Play video games a lot. That almost looks like a gaming chair. Yeah, it is a gaming chair. I bought it a while ago. I'm starting to play games again. Like, I always go on these like I don't know, these periods where I game and then I'll go months without gaming even a little bit, and then I'll go back to gaming again. Like, it's always been that way since like high school. But as of now, I still play. I play games again. I just got back into playing Warzone. I'm real good at that shit. Me and your little brother have been playing that. I also You know, I got my Xbox over there. I've had that for a few years. I got my PC right here. You know, my gaming PC. So you know, I'll play games on there every once in a while. So I got my Xbox and my PC, but the movie was good. Don't get me wrong, but the only thing I didn't like about the movie was they didn't use the actual person that played Tommy Doyle in the original. They brought the actual girl. I mean, I don't think it mattered that much. It would have been cool, like for us diehard fans, but I don't think it mattered too much. Shit. Oh shit. That played Lindsay, but not Tommy. No, I'm not actually that tired. I did just take a melatonin. That's one of the things I did when I had told you guys I'd be back. You know, I blew my nose as well. Bear with me. It's 3 a.m. here. I can't type straight. I feel you, bro. I know. Damn, it's 3 hours. Fuck, I gotta probably go get off. Usually don't eat this late, but I think I might eat me up something to eat and then go to bed. I'll get off at 3:10. 3 hours and 10 minutes. Hey man, thank you guys for staying, bro. Seriously, man. Like that means like literally the world to me, bro. Seriously. Other than that, Halloween was good. Yeah. Were you disappointed like I was? Because I was super disappointed. Like, bro, I was so pissed, low key, like on the inside. But the fact that's why anticipation for a movie can really ruin it. Because I was waiting for it for 3 years. Like, I was super excited when they announced after 2018 was released that fuck, what did they say? There's two new sequels. There was like this trailer with the stereotypical voice saying, Halloween has two more sequels coming. Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends. I was so happy, bro. And I already told you guys how high that fucking shit was. It was to the point where literally everything in my bones convinced me that this, at the very minimum, was going to be the second best. Because really, if you think about it, bro, that's why this movie disappoints me so much. Because it literally had every reason to be the best Halloween sequel of all time. There's zero reason why it shouldn't have beat every other sequel, in my opinion. But yeah, there was just minor things that they could have changed. The dialogue was corny as fuck. They could have toned down on some of that. This is for Dr. Loomis. That was trash. They should have kept it like the way it's cut. Like Karen's death is cut in the extended cut is for some reason better and it's more effective. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like, I don't know, it's weird. Like it's cut differently and it's so much more effective for some reason. And when he massacres the entire like town, like there's so many kills that they cut out. There's one point where he beats, Tommy and then the bat breaks and then he takes what's left of it and like that shit was dope. There's just so many things, man. I'm trying to think of what else they could have done. I don't know. I'll make another video on Halloween Kills someday, but regardless, it's still my number four and or five, my Halloween ranking. It should have been the best Halloween sequel, though. I still say that to this day. I think Sam as the opening kill would only work if Tara is chosen as the new definitive final girl replacing Sydney. Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree with that. That's the only way it would work. But then what would be the killer's motive? Well, actually, never mind. That doesn't make sense. Like, if they had the same motive, would you guys be okay if they had the same motive as Amber and Richie? Like, if these were just people who were also part of the Reddit thread, would you guys be okay with that, or do you want them to have a different motive? What do you guys think about that? I've heard of that. I don't even know what that is, but I've heard of it. RuneScape. What is that? I'll add you on Instagram and we'll work out a time and date for a test to invite from StreamYard. All right, bet, man. I watched it on Peacock. I'm glad I didn't go see it. Oh man, I saw that shit in theaters. It was dope. It was okay. Yeah, yeah. I watched it on StreamYard and then like twice, 2 or 3 times on Peacock, and then I just recently watched it again on HBO Max, and I enjoyed it even more. I am a newcomer and really like your channel. Hey, I appreciate that. Seriously. Stay tuned. I'm going to upload a lot more in the summer. I'm taking a little break in the summer, so I'll be able to do more videos and definitely more live streams. Like from the month of like July to maybe July, August, late August or early September, I'll probably start streaming once a week because I'll literally not have anything to do except from work because I'm taking a little break from welding, school. So you can expect more. So I'm gonna start uploading more. But I really appreciate that. Are you so you're a new sub? How did you find the channel? But yeah, uh, later on after I woke up. Oh, you're saying later on after you wake up. My bad. I misread that. Add me on Instagram. What's your guys' Instagrams? And I'll definitely look it up right when I cut it off because we only got like a minute and a half. I said I was going to cut it off at 3 hours and 10 minutes because we're true horror fans. Oh, God. I need to watch a lot more horror movies. That's why I'm creating that new channel. I already got my friend. Like, he's actually going to create the banner for me for that channel, and I think I might have the intro and outro for that channel. I'll definitely announce it, so stay tuned and sub to that channel when the time comes. I definitely want to react to Stranger Things Season 4 as well. Halloween Kills had some dumb characters, like it became so bad to the point, like, yeah, I became annoyed. I understand. It's definitely not for everybody. And I felt the same way upon first watch. Evil dies tonight, evil dies tonight. And guess what? It still didn't happen. I mean, we all knew that. Trying to figure out why Lori didn't mention she had a son. There's different timelines, right? Oh, you don't know the timelines? There's like 3 of them, 3 or 4 of them. The first timeline is you can go Halloween 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6, and then the second timeline is 1, 2, H2O, and Resurrection, and then the third timeline is Rob Zombie's Halloween 1 and Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, and then the fourth. Damn, I fucking lost count. The other timeline is Halloween 3 just by itself. And then the new timeline is Halloween 1, Halloween 2018, Halloween Kills, and now Halloween Ends when that comes out. So there's different timelines. I'd be okay with it if it went the cult route. You're referring to Scream 6, right? Yeah, I think you are. You can't be talking about Halloween. That didn't go well last time they did that. Because that timeline didn't happen in this trilogy. Opposed the original Halloween. Only. Oh, okay, bet. I was scrolling to see more Scream content and saw your channel. Okay, bet. Hey, that's dope. That's dope. It's a fantasy, massively multiplayer, online role play game. It's fun. Okay, that's dope. I'm gonna have to look it up. RuneScape. For sure. Hey, if you got hey, put your guys' Instagrams. I'm gonna add them right when I go end the live. I'm about to end in like 2 minutes. But this was a good live stream for sure. This was a long one too. I'm so glad I'm able to do this shit on my phone because they look so terrible when I try to do them through desktop. Whew. Hey, I see it says Bob Plump started following you. You already follow me. Hey, most definitely. Yeah, of course. If you haven't already, hit the sub button. You'll get notified. I think you already did though. Yeah, you'll get notified when I go live. I'm gonna do it. I want to do it as soon as possible. Hopefully next week. But you should definitely get another live stream from me before my class ends. But when that shit ends, bro, because it's my last gen ed. Like gen eds take up a lot of time, so I'm not unable to like do edits and shit. And when I do, I'm fucking exhausted because of work and going to school. But yeah, it's really soon, within the next week. If not, for sure within the next 2 weeks. I'll let you guys know though, for sure. Yeah, I saw because I was at 238. But yeah, and I'll definitely let you know. But yeah, PP Mass supporter. Follow me on Instagram. It's literally just my channel name. Just type in Jordan Talks Film. You'll be able to find it. With that being said, y'all, it's time to go. Thank you all for coming out. Again, if I can, I'll try to stream either this Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesdays might not work. Like it can work, but I'll be lazy as fuck. So I'm gonna procrastinate a lot before I end up doing my homework, and I just need more time. So maybe next Saturday. But I'll definitely hit you guys, especially when you guys add me on Instagram. I'll definitely like notify you guys through there if I end up deciding to do a live stream. But anyway, I'm tired and I ramble on when I'm tired, so I apologize. Do you have mods? No, I actually don't know how to make people mods. I might actually look that up. Um, but no, I don't have mods right now. But yeah, I'm gonna look up and Bob. I'm gonna look up more info on like going live on the phones with guests because we can definitely maybe we can actually do that next time. But like me and thanks. Have a great night. We'll talk after I wake up. LOL. Yeah, for sure, bro. Have a good sleep. You too, Alize, for sure, for sure. But yeah, me and Bob might be live together next time, maybe if we get that sorted out. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go. Much love to you guys. Like the video if you haven't already, of course. Pretty sure all of you already subscribed and comment even after it. Like that actually helps the video get out. So comment even if it's just I don't know, fucking comment something. But anyway, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.